We're up?
Yep, you good.
Okay. We'll sip of room water, temperature water. Start to the week. All right, hello. Just got a message from John the Warren. We have a game tonight, right?
Yes.
John the Warren's like the rehearsal finale was insane. Stick to your jump shot. Like,
he messages you personally like that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. He's on the team.
That's allowed. Okay.
No.
Oh.
No, but I guess he chose it. Make some shots. He's playing well, but let's not get cocky. I don't.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Oh boy, the gall of some people, as Lee J. Cobb said in 12 Angry Men. I mean, just the absolute nerve of some of these people. So, tell me if you guys think this is a joke or not. The Florida Drip, one of the worst people alive. That's not a joke. Sends me a message the other night on Facebook Messenger. He talked about Springsteen or something. I don't even know in the past. Who knows, right?
Why have you done this to yourself? You're getting all these messages from these people.
I'm so it's just so. I was so happy when I took those 6 weeks off. I was so happy. I've never been happier.
What are you doing?
No, we're about done. I think. May 23rd, 8:46 p.m. You need a point guard. I am that guy. Give me one more chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5 now. Non-answered messages in a row. You need a point guard. I am that guy. Give me one more chance. I want to win for cinema. Let me play basketball. You let Kevin try. You let Steve try. I will fly there as many times as I need to. I want to win this game Tuesday. ... I'll be there. On that Spaces thing, he made fun of him. The next day, he's like, that was a joke after he made fun of me on Spaces. I'm not flying up. I can confirm I'll be working all week. Like, there is no history of this guy telling me jokes in any way.
It doesn't seem like a joke.
He also flew up for the tryout.
Right.
So he wasn't kidding. Like, he seems like a nice enough guy, but like, he's not. This is a horrible thing to say about somebody. You're no Steve from Gloucester. You're no Kevin from Bristol. Like, you're not part of the show's fabric. Like, you're the Florida Drip, but that's like very on the outside. You know what I mean?
Kevin from Bristol and Steve from Gloucester would both at least be discussed in that top 50 list.
They'd both be in it.
He probably would not be.
No, certainly not. No, but like the idea where he's like the team is done. Like, we're done. Like, nobody's. Very few when I go up and down the streets of Massachusetts and Maine or wherever, very few people stop me and say, why not the Drip guard? He's an actual point guard.
Not none. But
no. It's I mean, there's a vocal minority.
Yeah.
But I don't, like, what is wrong? Like, what is it with these people? To your point, maybe it's because I'm then giving him the time of day.
Right.
But there is no chance. I would order the government to strike that plane down. Before he played 1 minute on the team.
They'll do it.
Oh, for me, I'm sure, yeah. They'll be happy to do it. There's no chance. I'd even go further to say that, with all due respect to my friend, Justin Trudell, he's not even really part of the team anymore. He's more of like half part of the team. You know what I mean?
Half.
Like, you grab the guys who are working out, like, oh, it's funny, ha, 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 you're fat, you run up and down once, then you go to the bench.
I'd say I'm part of the team.
We have like 90 guys, though. I'm saying, like, your role is diminished from last year.
Well, I think my role is very important. I mean,
but it's diminished in terms of minutes played.
End of the bench.
From last year.
Well, I was
okay, you're not playing as much. You want me to tell you? You're not playing as much as you did, which is very little.
I didn't play very much last year.
Right, and cut that by half, and then by half, and then by half.
Oh, playing like 10 seconds.
Yes, yeah, you're going to run in, run out.
I like it.
But you understand that.
Yeah, well,
but Justin is, in a way, though he's obviously abandoned us last week, he is in a way still part of the show.
Right.
Like, I think in a minor way, but like still, I wouldn't put him in the top 50, but he's part of the show.
Sure. Also, with him, you've already got a Justin. That could get confusing.
That's true.
You have two Justins.
He's the Drip, though.
Yeah.
He's the Florida Drip. I think most people listening or listening later are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
I think his most famous contribution is his wife sent that nutso letter.
Well, that comes up here, and that comes up enough that most people should.
Yeah, wake up, Freddie, okay? Are we keeping you up here?
He's in a bad morning.
I had a tough morning. He's the Bible thumper,
Don't get him
right?
started.
Why did you have a tough morning?
Some retard hit my mirror.
In your car?
Yeah.
The whatchamacallit?
The Audi.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Freddie wants them deported.
Oh, it was somebody from a different country of origin?
He didn't speak a lick of English. I was like, I gave up on getting his insurance. I was like, I will eat this one like I eat everything in my life.
Like everything you eat in your life?
I do. I just get fucked in the ass.
Did he seem upset about it or no? Those shoes are unbelievable,
No.
Freddie.
I have a meeting later. Sorry.
Okay.
No.
The OJ shoes, Bruno Mali's?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not a care in the world.
Okay. Because he was upset. You'd say, all right,
No.
What? This was driving in here.
I dropped a club off at Oakley to get regripped, and they're doing construction.
Tough. They're always doing construction there.
And he just, I saw it happen in real time.
What do you hit on 15 downhill? Wedge?
9-iron, depending on the wind.
Sure.
Maybe an 8 if you're.
Oh, if the wind's in.
The wind is the big factor there.
Can you drive into the bunker on 16 or no?
Yes.
Oh, you can. I
Yeah.
can't. You know me. It's perfect. Perfect for my driver.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, depends on the wind. Oakley's weird because it's a lot of hills, so you
can be
you get
windy.
caught up in wind.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe take me sometime.
Yeah. Well, Would you actually like? Your dad was a member there, no? Right?
No, you're not. Yes. Yep. 12489 was his food number. If it's still available, probably not.
Oh,
I
interesting.
don't know if Tony's still bartending there. Probably not.
No.
No. Do you remember Tony or no? No. Probably.
No.
Probably
They use a
predates
temp
you.
agency now. It's kind of lame.
They do. Bunch of foreigners
Yeah. Russians. For the most part.
fucking
yeah.
you in the ass. Don't believe me. Getting fucked in the ass a lot.
Getting fucked in the ass. The PGA was awful this weekend. I'm in a real Villalago's closed. I'm in a real rut right now.
Did it close yesterday?
End of the month.
Right, the 31st, right?
So yeah, this week. Yeah.
Are you going to go this week? I'm sorry, Mike. More importantly, are you going to go to Villalago this week?
Probably not. No.
Well, then what the fuck are you bitching about?
It was my favorite restaurant. So I feel like Michael Scott in that episode where he's depressed when his favorite restaurant closes.
Well, you should go. Would you go for lunch or dinner if you're going to go?
I'd go for dinner and get the chicken scallopini.
Why don't you go one more time?
Yeah. You know, I've noticed in there that they don't have the AC. It's very hot.
Believe
in
me, I
there.
know this. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't go much.
Yeah.
I'll go for lunch because it's quiet.
Yeah.
I'll read my book. I like that lunch crew too. There's that woman who's nice. She's got like tattoos. She's very nice.
With the short brown hair.
I-
Oh, actually, no, I know.
You know what I'm talking about? She seems very nice.
Yeah.
And I got my guy at the cashier who's awesome. He's a big Patriots fan. Very nice
Dan?
guy. I don't know. I'm not gonna, is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a very nice guy.
Short guy, balding.
No. I'm talking about a younger guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
So that's a shame. They're all going to be out of work.
Yeah.
You
Sucks.
know?
Lexington's fucked. It's terrible.
I know. Whatchamacallit next to it, the ice cream place is gone too.
Yeah. The gelato place?
which
That-
kinda
That place kind of stunk. Yeah.
The owner's kind of a turd. So yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're going through a lot right now. Life's tough. I mean, listen, life is not easy.
I've had a tough life.
I've noticed that you've had a tough life.
I don't know if he notices he does it, but like this morning he yawned and goes, "Oh, fuck me!" Like it's just
Really?
It's like I don't even know if he can tell he's doing it.
No. Cry for help, Freddie?
No. It's completely subconscious.
I mean, nobody thinks the trip is kidding, right?
No
I
chance.
wouldn't think so.
Based on that context you've given, no.
I mean, he's a nice guy, but I don't like.
Does he message you a lot of other jokes?
No, but now I can tell he's desperate. He amazingly messaged me about the rehearsal as well, like 3 days later, because I didn't respond. Like, guys, I watched the rehearsal. Okay, I don't want to talk to you about it. I would rather. I'm trying to think of something. I would rather go down on my grandmother than fucking talk to John and Warren about the rehearsal. That sounds so awful. Nice guy, the most boring guy in the world, and like, yeah, it's great. Yeah, remember that part? That was pretty good.
Well, come on, you could expand two minds like you
I'd
going
rather
back
listen
and
to two
forth.
retards talk about George Wendt.
Well, I've got some good news.
And I did, by the way, watch two retards talk about George. I like emotional Klemmer.
Yes,
That's my favorite Klemmer.
We're very serious.
Klemmer's like going through it, right, with this whole process. You know, he's like, Norm Peterson was a good character.
He was. He convinced me.
I enjoyed it. It's on the KMS network, I believe, right?
No,
Main channel.
Yes.
Oh, it's on our channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Our channel. Okay, yeah, go watch Mike and Chris Klemmer honor the life of George Wendt,
yes,
please,
what he would have
as they
wanted.
could.
Feels
Somebody,
like 2020 again.
somebody dies on Cheers, those guys are there.
Yeah, the big three were back together. Me, Klemmer, Justin. Like
Oh,
the
that's
old
right.
days.
Yeah. You guys did a show when Cliff's mom died?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dark times.
But did you do one when Kirstie Alley died?
No, I don't think we did.
That
I think that may
seems-
have been. Klemmer said that.
downtime
He
for
thought we
Klemmer?
did. It may have been when we were not.
Klemmer was not.
Yeah, family
bang on
members
Klemmer's
were
doors?
leaving. Leaving Patreon.
Sure, I understand. Fuck him at
I
that
think
point.
Frasier is a better character
is good stuff.
than Norm. Again, he's
Just not the time.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, really, leave him alone, would you?
Well, I'm nothing of not truthful.
That's true. I understand that. Justin, how was the trip?
Oh, it was excellent.
Yeah.
I had a blast.
Good. You did not go to Hooters.
Did not go to Hooters, sadly.
What was the highlight?
Highlight was the day me and my dad went to Epcot and then Hollywood Studios.
That's
How
nice.
happy he is.
Just the two of you.
Yeah, it was just the two of us.
Oh, did he enjoy it?
He did. Yes.
Was it oppressively hot or?
It was hot, but I wouldn't have wanted it any cooler.
Why?
because it was nice, like Florida weather. Now you go up here, it's cold, and now I can think, remember the heat last week? Remember what?
It's gonna be 80 degrees today.
Yeah, but it's not hot. See,
Yeah.
But also, if it was comfortably warm there, you would still think, I remember that.
No, because for the water parks and stuff, you want it hot.
Well, yeah, I guess, I suppose. But those aren't water parks, though.
No, those weren't water parks.
Right. So I don't understand. You want oppressively hot at Epcot, which stinks.
The Guardians roller coaster is pretty sweet
Oh, okay.
Why is that at Epcot? That seems like an odd.
Because you get people to go to Epcot.
because it's Future World or
yeah, to get
Tomorrowland
people
or
to go to
something.
Epcot. Because I think most people are like, now Epcot, people just go drink beer.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, drinking
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah. Because Epcot is did you go on the big ball thing?
No, didn't get a chance to.
Go through time? No, Judy
No.
Dench? No, it's too bad. I enjoy that one. It's probably my favorite ride there. But overall, good trip.
Oh, excellent trip.
And you were dying to go to Hooters, but you didn't go.
Yeah, unselfishly, I
Keep saying he said
Push
this
it
to me
aside.
off air.
But you kept
before the
talking about.
show.
But when we talked to you, were talking about getting an Uber and.
yeah, no, and then Wednesday, I was like, I don't want to spend 6 hours Ubering back and forth.
Again, it would not be 6 hours.
I think
It would be a 6 hour trip total. You know,
How long is the drive?
spends 3 hours at Hooters.
2
I
hours.
was gonna say you spent. You keep pushing. I thought it was like an hour and a half. No.
Yeah, but at that time, I was thinking if we go
traffic.
like early in the morning, beat all the traffic.
Sure, get an early breakfast at Hooters.
Yes.
Good morning, girls.
I don't really understand.
Early, we were talking about this Hooters adventure before the show.
Yeah.
And Freddy's Birdies he's like, yeah, there's some that are just trash, like the one in Shrewsbury. And
Ooh.
Justin goes, that's my main spot.
Wow.
That was my spot for years.
You go to the Love 'em, Freddie?
I stopped in there one time and there was way too many track marks on the girl's arms. I was like, I'm gonna get back in my fucking car.
Well, yeah. Yeah, the PGA did stink this week.
Terrible.
I'll tell you what, though, the Champions Tour was great.
Mike's favorite golfer won again.
Amel Cabrera.
Yeah, convicted rapist.
Oh, okay.
Well, is he a convicted rapist?
Yeah.
He is?
Yes.
Convicted.
I thought it was tax stuff.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's how they
rape.
got Capone.
Careful.
No, I think it was.
Wait, really? You might be right. I don't know.
Double check.
Yeah, you might want to always double check those. You could be right. Amel Cabrera.
Convicted of rape.
It was.
Domestic violence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
I think there was a
Convicted
sex-
on similar charges involving another former partner. 30 months in custody. He's killing it over there, though, on the Champions Tour.
Yeah.
Congressional, they knocked out all the trees. Look great. Oh,
Yeah.
look great. And they have that shitty, fucking, terrible PGA event this week. This week will be good, the Memorial. But
I'm looking forward to the U.S. Women's Open at Erin Hills.
you are.
Yeah, more so than I hate Jack Nicklaus.
Don't do that. What the fuck are you talking about?
What else is grinding your
that
gears
picture?
this week, Freddie?
Jack Nicklaus.
Why does everyone love him? Like, why?
Fucking Jack Nicklaus.
But why?
You want 18 majors.
He's a fucking weirdo. Like,
What's weird about him?
just always lurking around. It's like, just go to Florida and like relax.
He lives in Florida.
I know, but he's just like
He likes to work.
he's like Mike Thomas. He's always lurking in the background. Like,
He doesn't have a kid playing anymore. What are you talking about?
yeah, is his stupid nephew that plays, or is that
That's Arnold Palmer.
Or yeah, Arnold.
That's yeah. That's Sam Saunders.
He's 90 years old. Like, just go. I don't
You better
know.
get sharp because the U.S. Open is when? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
All right, you better get some fucking picks. We need you to get some picks right this week. In 2
But,
weeks.
but you said it the other day. I mean, we were doing long shots. I mean, Corey Connors fucked us, but
All right, let's hit one or two though.
yeah,
Let's hit one or two. Let's make the people a few dollars. If we
yeah,
can, you
that
know?
was tough.
It was tough. But when Mutt was on remote, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and Mutt loved he loved the course too. Remember he was talking.
Oh,
about
he's
it.
so stupid. He's a truly stupid person. Dumb. I'll have to look at his dumb face tonight. 8:30 tip off. All right. Well, people are welcome to go. Same place. It sounds like this team is the closest this league has to Boston, New York, which means we'll lose by like 30. But that's okay. Josh and James on the call.
Yes.
Oh, good. Good.
What does that mean? Closest to Barstool, New York.
The
Probably
text of this
the
guy,
worst team in the league, probably.
I
no?
can't comprehend the text. He keeps saying the whole league's pulling for you guys to beat New York. They think this is the right matchup for you guys as the test before. I don't know.
They've
He
scouted.
texted a million
What's
things
confusing
over-
about that?
He just texted a million times over the weekend.
To you?
That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least somebody's talking to you. What?
Boy, when I tell you, I have no. When there are men, when there's tension between two men, I have no idea. I was listening to Menard. He's like, Dave didn't even speak on third. I didn't notice at all.
no, I don't think. Well, no, I don't think he didn't speak much. I don't think.
Well, you said not to at one point.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No. It was fine with you not speaking. Yeah, I mean, obviously I did a 2-minute show on Friday. Phones didn't work. And so I went into the Spaces. I jumped in for a couple of hours, which was fine. And yeah, I mean, I don't, before the show Thursday, the day Gus was here, I went in, told Gus to leave the room, and I bitched Dave out for, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe?
45. Yeah.
45 seconds. About something that's personal in nature. And I think Dave shared some information with people. He's going to say he didn't. I don't believe him, but on we go.
Interesting.
Right?
Yes. But
Yeah, I mean-
it's just, you wrapped it up, but your timeline doesn't seem to match. That's what I don't understand with your.
Thursday.
Yeah,
was
you're
the-
accusing me of doing something with a specific purpose.
Well, I don't know if it was a purpose or not.
Well, that's what you said when I texted you back. We were texting on.
I don't think there's any
Friday.
purpose. I think you like to have information shared with people.
No, that is
But then,
not true.
People
But you-
found
but
out
you
things
said
that would have
that.
made no sense otherwise. So
No, but
it's what it is.
that's just not true, though.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to say that. I'm not going to believe you. And so it's either
Yeah,
you
so it is
quit,
what
I
it is,
fire
yeah.
you, you keep doing the show. It's up to you.
Right.
I mean, you want to quit?
No.
Okay. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I'm annoyed, but I will have to power through it. Soldier on, as it were. So what else is going on?
Just to wrap up the Justin trip there, Turtleboy got a message about Bubba on the show this week.
Oh, no.
Justin sends $10, goes, my grandpa was a huge fan. Unfortunately, he passed away today from heat stroke during our family vacation to Disney World. R.I.P. Bubba. Jesus Christ, Justin. Well, sorry to hear that, Justin. Very sorry to hear that.
That's comforting.
Heat stroke, too. Jesus Christ.
That is tough.
He's
hope
broken
he's-
up about it.
I don't know what to say. He's a huge
Changed his
fan.
mind on
I'm
Karen
honored
Reed. The whole thing just
and
messed with me.
privileged that I was able to entertain him while he was alive. And,
The great Turtleboy started crying like Justin giving the eulogy.
Is he a fan, Justin, or no?
Of Turtleboy, I don't believe he knows who Turtleboy
well,
is.
okay. Well, maybe
Might,
he'll
he might have
become
missed
one.
that train.
You probably like him though.
How was the travel aspect of it?
Travel was like the flight and stuff, or like
Just the-
back and forth.
Yeah, just the whole, because it seemed like you were tired and hot.
Oh, the plane was great. Shout out Southwest.
Absolutely.
They were.
I don't like those. I said this in the show. I don't like when you wear those glasses.
Yeah, I know.
I
so
just think
I
it's.
stopped doing it.
Well, you're welcome to do whatever you want, but it just seems.
Yeah, a little invasive.
Yeah, like there's some stewardesses just trying to make a living.
Yeah,
No?
I agree.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Any other highlights?
Problem
from the trip?
solved.
Yeah, I guess.
Any other highlights of the trip? The resort was nice. But they had the heater turned on in the pool for the first 2 days.
Really?
Yeah, we did tell him like, why is it hotter in the pool than it is outside?
That's tough. Yeah. Did Bubba get in the pool?
Yeah, he loved the pool.
Really?
Swims around.
Yeah.
Shirt off.
No, he has the shirt on.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he go on any rides or anything?
No, he didn't go on any rides.
Did he go any parks or anything?
No, he didn't go on any parks.
How was,
Cowabunga.
how was the Navy SEAL thing?
It was good. He really enjoyed that. He really enjoyed the
Did he have a scooter for that or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that's good.
He had the scooter or the wheelchair the entire time.
Okay.
So
And the food was good?
the first place we went to was terrible. It was like some barbecue place in Kissimmee.
Right.
But after that, it was great. And he's the one that wanted to go to all. He's like. At first, he wanted to go to Perkins.
Yeah.
There's a Perkins by the resort.
I know Perkins very well.
He's like, let's go to Perkins. And we're like, can we go somewhere else? Not that doesn't advertise like $4.99 lunch special.
Okay. Kind of dialogue you miss on that trip.
Did you learn anything from the Navy SEAL?
Oh, yeah. Interesting question.
No, just like
Nice.
What do you mean?
that's where like it started.
Yep.
The whole like thing.
You guys get any Bin Laden stuff or?
They had a whole bunch of stuff, just with different like
They have his body there.
Pay attention at all?
different like things throughout the years and stuff. So,
Lots of music. Sure. But did you, it seems like you brought none of this to your brain.
not really.
Okay. Why? It's an interesting place, no?
Yeah, I guess maybe my brain was just fried by that.
Right in the beach, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Justin seems like a guy that would like history.
Yeah, I think
guess
you
I'm
do.
wrong.
No?
Certain history I like.
Like what? I don't. Why? Go ahead.
The history of the Lego.
Right.
No, I like just reading about like different things and like different sports franchises.
Yeah, that's, I guess, history.
Yeah.
But like
History of sports.
the Packers, you mean, or?
Yeah, like I learned this past weekend that did you know they did a pay-per-view in North Korea? WCW.
Yes, I
they
did know that.
What the fuck? What are they doing a pay-per-view in North
They
Korea?
got a bunch of money.
Yeah, it's crazy. Never would have thought
I
that.
suppose that's history.
What's his face? Nature Boy, I believe.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
He was there, yeah. Did you watch the Dark Side of the Ring or something?
No, I just I was reading about soccer stadiums in North Korea. It was like they.
When was this? When were you doing this?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night in Florida.
Yeah.
He was tucked into bed at 8 p.m.
Okay. Interesting. I did know that, yes. I know many things.
It's crazy.
Yes, it is. It sure is.
You and Freddies Birdies should do a show called "What's Going On Here." You just talk about stuff that it just bothers you.
I mean, that's history in a sense, like, but that's not history.
That sounds more like brain rot.
Yeah. That's not like History Channel stuff, but I get your point.
When you think history, you think wars,
I think like
politics.
James Monroe or something. I don't think Eric Bischoff,
Right.
or Too Cold Scorpio.
Right.
Personally, I don't, but it's an interesting story. It's weird. But yeah, they just gave him a shitload of money. And those guys, like, when they stayed at the hotel, they were saying that like they could not call out,
Yeah.
couldn't do anything.
They wanted Ric Flair to say like how much the United States would crumble under like the might of North
I
Korea.
think Ali was on that trip.
Yes.
I believe. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize to his family, his estate.
How horrific was the crowd at Disney in May?
It was actually like not busy at all.
Because of the heat.
No, I mean more so like just like a bunch of fatzos from Ohio.
Well, that doesn't matter which month you go.
Yeah. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
Disney.
Did you have this? Was it chicken? What is it? The turkey leg?
Turkey leg.
Yeah,
No, it didn't have the turkey leg. I was impressed with the food in Disney.
Did you have the Star Wars milk?
No, I didn't have Star Wars milk.
You were impressed with the food at Disney.
Very impressed with the food.
Very impressed with
Very
the food.
impressed with it.
Oh,
The food at Universal. They
ooh,
should-
look at that hot dog.
Legitimately, yes.
These pancakes are shaped like Mickey.
Holy moly.
Legitimately, yes.
Impressed how?
Universal should be like shut down. Their food was
Well, give me an example of food you were
Disgusting.
impressed with.
well
Focus on that. Let's focus on the positive.
the foot long hot dog at Disney was like more than a foot.
Whoa.
More
and it
than a
was
foot.
like-
you measured it.
No, but it just looks more than
Okay.
a foot.
Tell. When it's-
It was in a foot long bun and it was sticking out of
Would you
both
get that
sides.
at the on Main Street?
Oh, on Disney Springs?
Oh, it wasn't at the Magic Kingdom. You didn't go
No,
there.
I didn't go to Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay. It was more than a foot.
It was more than a foot. It was excellent, and it was worth the $14.
What?
It was worth the $14.
$14?
Dollar an inch.
For a hot dog? Wow. Did you get fries with that or no?
You came with a bag of chips, but I didn't want the chips.
No. Sure. Did you eat the bread too or no?
I like tear off most of the bread because I think like I think you need more meat to bread ratio in a hot dog.
I agree. I disagree with that.
You like more bread?
I don't want the
meat to bread.
I don't want the meat hanging off the bread.
Okay.
I like it completely even. Well, I do.
Disgusted by that.
It's true.
And it was like an all beef hot dog. It was good. It was good. But the one in Universal was
you obviously want to talk about that. Go ahead.
was 4 inches shorter than the bun. It was
That's
skinny
bad.
as fuck.
That's bad.
And it was also $14, and I was disgusted.
That's
I
bad.
told the person. I said this hot dog is a shame.
What
I said,
person?
the person
Person who runs Universal?
the person
The head of Universal
selling the hot dog.
Entertainment?
I go.
Well, what are they doing? What the fuck are you bothering them for?
I said this hot dog sucked, and they said I don't know what to tell you.
Just smacked you, honestly.
They didn't make the decision.
Just shot you. What do we do? This guy's making minimum wage, probably.
Justin's berating Cinderella. I don't like this.
No. Cinderella would have been at Disney with the good food.
I'm sorry. You're Universal. I apologize.
What else is going on?
Did you see last week when Klemmer was chewing out Meek Phil by any chance? Did you see this?
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Oh, it was tough.
There's a little... I used to listen to a guy on the radio that sounded a little like...
That's what bothers me.
That's it.
Go ahead, let me hear
Pull
it.
up the stat. Say where the Pacers hurt them.
Meek doesn't want to.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Pull the fucking stat up.
I'm trying to get it up.
No, you're not.
No,
I
you're just
saw
staring.
you
You're
not doing
staring
it.
into nothing.
Go fuck yourself, Clemmer. I'm muting you.
Are you know this is what we're gonna do?
I think we all got muted.
This is no good. This is gonna be a disaster.
He was just staring at no
He
one.
was. Yeah.
Anyone hear us?
I don't know.
I'm muted. Everyone else agrees.
Okay.
I'm muted too. Here, I muted you because you're being annoying.
I wasn't being annoying, Meek. I said you were
I'm
staring
trying
off
to do
into.
my fucking
Everyone
job.
else agreed with me that you were staring off into nothing.
Now you're being too loud.
Well, then you shouldn't have fucked with the levels. Then I don't know what to tell you. You did it for no
Off
reason.
to a really good start. We're
Yeah.
handling this well.
Yeah.
Well, our
Once again.
producers is refusing to put up the stats. He's
pulling
so
up
quick
the
when it's
stats.
No, I think he's trying
it's
now.
his
If I can
face
defend
doing-
Klemmer a little here, is it his? Is he like equal to? Well, how does the show work?
I have no idea.
Is he allowed to just be like, no, I'm not going to do that for you guys?
I would say like Meek Phil's a personality
A
at the
voice
company.
on the
Okay, I don't
Like,
know
he's,
enough about him.
I can honestly say, other than the clips, I've never listened to a second of that show. That's a gambling show?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just don't listen to it. So
Okay.
Phil's a producer?
it seems so.
But like at that company, I mean, isn't he just like Don't
Just
they all
equal
like,
voice.
Klemmer's better than nobody. Like, why is he? I don't mean in a bad way, but like, why is he talking down to Meek Phil?
Well, also, I get why Klemmer's upset if he cuts his mic, even if he's equal.
Right,
to
if
that
it's their
person.
if it's their show, it is annoying that he's like
What Meek
doing
Phil
that
can
shit.
just determines who can speak and who doesn't.
Right.
speak.
Yeah, why
You're
not?
defending him. This had shades of the Clemmer Justin incident of the past when Clemmer.
Oh.
remember
There's-
that?
we haven't heard it yet. There was one specific thing Klemmer said where I was like,
Dude, I'm doing a show. Like, you don't get to do that. So
it is funny to do it there.
He walked out, right?
He did, yeah.
Yes.
But he came
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, he came back. Yeah.
What is that you were talking about or no?
No, I don't remember.
He just calls him a
I'm
fucking
a
child.
fucking child who can't fucking you know, you can
I'm the
give it,
child.
but you can't take it. If anyone
If anyone can ever take it,
All right, I'm good.
all right, I'm
Oh, there we
in.
go.
I'm
There we
in.
go.
I can't handle him. Meek Phil's dominating me. Bye bye.
Yeah, you got to dig in.
It might have been that. Maybe there was something very specific where I was like, oh, that sounded exactly like Kirk, but
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
What else?
We were talking this morning. I'm assuming this was a joke, that Roan.com tweet. We didn't touch on that last week, which was basically said if there's one more lawsuit in the New York office, they got threatened that there'd be layoffs if there was one more lawsuit. Did you see that?
It was a joke response to the Barstool Chicago had the All American Rejects playing,
Kind of
and it
like
was a
threatening
concert.
the office.
Oh yeah.
And they said, and he said, meanwhile, in the New York office, if we get one more lawsuit, there will be
gonna be
mass
the
layoffs.
Well, I think it works that way, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I know there was some company-wide emails this weekend. I think they was thrown with certain people. Not me for once, but you know.
One that happened yesterday.
No, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, that was ill-timed, I would say.
Yeah.
But
But whose fault is that? Can we bring it up? Does it matter? It is deleted.
yeah, I don't know. But somebody put up a story about saying how great something was, while at the same time, you know, something horrific and tragic happened at this event.
Right.
And it was posted after that horrific and tragic event. I don't know if it was written before it happened and then got posted, or was written after and got posted.
Yep.
So if it was written before and got posted, well, we know who is to blame.
Yep.
It was written after and got posted, two people are to blame.
Well, it's probably the writer probably less blame than editors, right?
Well, yeah,
Because-
sure, but you can Google it. I mean, if you're writing it after it happened,
Yep.
that's also on you.
Yeah.
Especially considering the individual we're talking about.
Yeah.
So I know nothing. It got deleted though, right?
It did. Yeah. It took a little bit though to get deleted.
It did. I don't know if that's a Memorial Day fucking around doing nothing. I don't know. Memorial Day is not. I was lecturing on Twitter many times yesterday. No fun's allowed Memorial Day.
No what?
No fun.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to say, you have to focus on the soldiers.
Flags
all
at
out.
half-mast.
Right. Yes. Just you have to sit in the chair and think about soldiers who died in war. So that's what I did all day yesterday.
Thank God I did that. I didn't even know I was supposed to.
Is that the guy who did you take his job, Kevin Winter? He was the tweet I saw that was like,
Oh,
you don't. It was something along the lines of,
I'm embarrassed I don't follow Kevin Winter
yeah,
on
it just
Twitter.
popped up. It
I
was
saw a
something
lot
along-
of that yesterday. Like, hey, just remember what this day is for.
Oh, good.
I'm like, well, yeah, I know, but like, can't you also just, I don't know, chip a few golf balls around? I would do it anyway.
I guess, but you should at least be thinking about it.
I suppose. I mean, yeah, I watched an episode of Band of Brothers. They had the marathon on. You know,
A reminder to all: there is nothing happy about Memorial Day.
who's that?
That's the one.
That's Kevin Winter.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I like Kevin. Yeah. So, I guess you're not supposed to say happy. I guess that makes sense. I don't know.
What holidays can you say?
Supposed to have an unhappy day? Like you have an unhappy Memorial
Yeah,
Day?
kind of, in a way. You're supposed to grieve.
Oh, then why do they have stuff? They have Major League Baseball and basketball and all these wonderful events.
I think that's who he's chastising.
Movies,
All,
you know.
all of us.
I guess, yeah. I suppose. I don't know. You're a military guy, Justin. Are you supposed to or no?
The Trudells have always just cooked some hot dogs and drank some beer.
Is the pool open?
No, not yet. We don't
Really?
open the pool until probably like 2 or 3 weeks.
From now.
Yeah,
Late June?
yeah, like mid-June.
I do it. You know they do it like late August, early September. Give it a week.
You really just have to have it ready.
It's like Augustine. Keep it exclusive and you shut it down for the season.
Is that just because you and Connor aren't ready to move back to the the parents' house?
That's right. You got to move back.
No, it's just my dad hasn't had we haven't come over to open the pool yet.
Have you checked the weather when there's a day or two where you can maybe make the move where it's
Still
where it's
kinda
good?
cold.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
Is that an above ground pool or
It is an
It is an
above
above ground pool.
Yeah. Justin just waddles around up to his waist, right?
Yes, I go up to my nipples.
Yes.
And I kind of like just walk backwards and I create a whirlpool. It's
Yes.
fun.
Mary, I'll be summering at my above ground pool next week if you'd like to stop by.
Must have been an emotional reunion, though,
Uh,
with Mary. No,
oh yeah, it was great.
did you see her the day you landed, or no?
I did. Yes.
She was waiting with a chauffeur's cap and a sign.
She's like Karen Hill. Oh God.
Not as fair though, because 10 years ago or 15 years ago, you weren't talking to them every day or texting them as much.
Yeah, I'm sure they were
right?
FaceTiming every
Yeah.
day.
Right.
Right?
No.
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 You didn't talk every day?
I talked to her every day.
No.
We
You
didn't.
didn't FaceTime at all?
No.
Not once.
I showed her the resort, but that was the only time.
What was the Bubba highlights?
Squirt
of the
all
trip?
over her phone when she saw that. It's like, oh, unfortunately, the pool's still heated.
That's what he calls his cock. Yeah. Show to the resort.
What was that, Dave?
I was just wondering, what's the Bubba highlights of the trip? Like, what did he end up wanting to
The guy
do?
is an absolute walking lowlight. He doesn't do anything. Like, we see the videos. Like, what highlight would there be? Do anything.
Well, I think it's sad that he wanted to do that Navy Museum or whatever, and you like.
It's just,
didn't
you don't
give
do
a
the rest of
fuck
the
about
sentence. It's just sad. It's just sad.
He had a great time. He said
He's got a grandson screaming at some Universal employee over the size of a hot dog.
He wasn't there for that.
You spent $14
Make it again.
You spent $14 for a hot dog. They should shit on it. That's what you deserve, honestly.
I think the opposite.
Can you bring your own food to those parks or no?
You can bring your
I
own
doubt it, right?
drinks and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You can probably bring in.
You can sneak stuff in there.
My mom brought in
I'm
a
surprised by
sandwich to the
drinks.
water park. So
Yeah, I'm not even like, that's probably better, right? Like, if you go get like a Publix or
yeah,
something.
Wawa.
Yeah, right? Probably better.
Disney food's so good though.
Sure. I
Tip of the
understand.
cap. Good on Mickey.
All right, Bubba, go ahead.
What was his highlights? He probably enjoyed hanging out at the resort. He loved the space place. That was fun.
He was in Spaces?
No, he
Oh.
Bubba in Spaces. You're right, Kirk. I don't know. These producers.
Requesting to speak.
No,
Were you in Spaces, Justin, or no?
no, I was not in Spaces.
No.
I haven't joined a space ever. Maybe.
Okay. How was your mom? Have a good trip?
Yeah, she was down for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was good. She just went to
Pool?
the water park both days.
Swimming around?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Nice.
Rocking the two-piece or no?
I
Just asking, right? Right,
I don't think
right, Freddie? No?
Yeah, it's a question, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to attract some younger Cabana boys or something for
Yeah,
a threesome.
she's on vacation. Oh,
Yeah.
She's
A
married.
little whirlpool of her own. Well, I don't know what the rules are on the put the keys in the bowl.
You still
and
want
strip
to be. You still want to be looked at. Like you want.
sure.
You want guys.
Right.
She's a lovely woman. I don't know.
Desired.
She had a nice time.
She had a great time.
Did you and Mary run into each other's arms or no?
No, we did not. It's not a lot of running doing. I don't do a lot of running.
You saw her a lot this weekend, though.
I did.
Inside and out.
Well, that's Mike saying that, not me. Take her out to a nice dinner?
No. Did not.
What took you so long to think
I'm
of?
trying to think.
Take her to a shitty dinner.
No.
Just hung out. A lot of
Yeah.
catching up to do, Mike.
Yeah, I imagine. Seems like he has a lot to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Again. Okay, what else?
Didn't get to talk last week about drunk rigs at the Spit and Chiclets match, which was
Brutal. I mean, this is the beauty of Freddies Birdies is Freddies Birdies is actually happy that I'm not in this golf event, so he'll feel more comfortable shitting on this golf event, I suspect.
It's gonna be horrific.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be
It's gonna be
really
a love fest.
really awful. Really awful. Well, Riggs, they've been talking, so Spit Chiclets Mike played foreplay in this golf event. They've been talking about Riggs and Whitney had this like kind of feud that's not really a feud for years, right?
yes.
So it's going to culminate, and finally they were going to play each other, the foreplay guys versus the Chiclets guys in some golf event. And Riggs was so drunk at the end of it, like he couldn't even walk,
Yeah.
which is
I
just
saw the
again
clips.
goes back to this. Everyone just gets fucking wasted for everything all the fucking time.
Disgraceful.
Really, right?
Embarrassing.
But like he couldn't even talk.
Right.
Like,
One on the green, 2 putts. Hope Whitney fucks up.
Good drive, busy, you fucking animal. Hey, Trent, your guy Riggs is
crippled right now. Crippled, dude. Crippled.
Yeah, were they all drinking and he just got too drunk?
Those are rivals right there. What's that?
Were they all drinking and he just got a little too drunk?
Probably.
Yeah, because they both have sponsors.
Yeah, the High
right?
Noons and the
Yeah.
Whitneys and things like.
yeah.
But like, you can have 2 drinks or something. I don't know, you have to have
I think
20.
they would probably prefer that, actually.
What's that?
If
you only
you have
have a
an
couple
alcohol
drinks?
sponsor,
I would think.
you don't get
Also, like,
obliterated.
Riggs is like flying around the golf cart, blasted, like fucking, I got a bunch of people tweeting me say they wish John Elway would be driving that. I do too. But yeah, I didn't really. And they also ended in a tie, right?
I think so.
It ended at night.
That's just good sportsmanship.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
really
it was
late. Yeah, it was dark.
Really
obviously, yeah.
weird. I don't really understand what's going on.
That wasn't good. That was great.
Doesn't sound like Riggs.
Well, he's drunk.
Yeah, he's
He's
hammered.
fucking wasted. That's what happens. He's slurring his words. So I don't know if that's gonna be his new thing now in these golf events. I have no idea. But yeah, that was, I thought, very strange. So
You should do it for the Internet Invitational.
what?
You should just be shit-faced for the Internet.
So I just said. I said that should be his thing now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't listen, Mike.
I do listen.
But I just said that.
He was tagging it.
Yeah, I was saying bam.
What?
Saying bam. Kirk's right.
Anyway,
Did Beef play in that thing with Chiclets?
no. It was just the 3 of them, right?
Yes.
Riggs, Trent, and Frankie, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
against Whitney, Biz, and Keith Handel.
It's concerning how fat he is, right? I mean, that's not
Not concerned at all. I hope he dies from it.
So
I hope he gets
just
fatter and hope he dies horrifically.
RA's just off that show,
Off the
right?
show,
Have they ever said that?
Kind of in their own way. I actually think it's true with Whitney. Like I think he was going through his stuff. It's probably better that he's not on the show for him.
It would just be strange as
and by
a
the way,
listener to be like, is it coming back?
And to be
Or
fair,
what's-
it's not like I'm listening every second to Spin Chicklets. Maybe they did in the whole episode. I don't know that. Whenever it comes up on a name, which is not that often, he seems, because Whitney's a good guy, I think he's just uncomfortable about it.
Right,
I think. Because it goes back to what we were just talking about. I think he's a fucking mess a lot.
right.
I think that's tough.
But I would imagine RA knows he's off the show. I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, is he ever on the show, Dave? I don't know.
I don't believe so. It was quite awkward when Spittin' Chiclets was, I believe they were in Montreal, and so was RA. And
really?
And they never interacted.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
That's where
There's your answer, I guess.
Yeah, that's strange.
I feel like Barstool's a company you can go on like an unlimited sabbatical though, right? Like Smitty,
Yeah.
like still getting a paycheck, I assume.
Yes, I think so.
I think realistically though, like Biz came along and just took on the hosting duties, kind of.
Well, I think it's more, yes, I think Biz also has more of a business mind. And I think he has, like, Whitney's a good guy. So is Biz. But I think Biz has a zero tolerance for bullshit stuff. Or more so, or less, whatever, than Whit. I think, again, I'm talking about something I know nothing about.
Right.
I spent no time with them in the Chiclets world. I don't think I've ever been on their show. I hosted it at the Wilbur, which I did for another show. I forget what it was. What show was that?
I don't remember.
What was it? I hosted for somebody else at the Wilbur.
Oh, you actually asked?
Yeah. Oh, Foreplay. That's who it was. They asked me to do it, and I did it. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Or whatever. I was a guest. But yeah, I don't know. I like RA. I don't know him very well. I like him, but I mean, he seems like he's a lot. So I
He
don't
sent me
know.
a mysterious text. I never got an answer as to
He
what
sent
that
me a
was
message a
about.
few months ago about Colleen. I forget what it was. I didn't respond.
He
to
was
it.
trying to.
This guy's a rat. Get away from him.
He DMs.
You're right.
He DMs to try to call in sometimes.
Oh,
so
okay.
if we miss it live, as opposed to just calling and seeing
Yeah,
what
you just
happens,
call
I
him,
guess.
whatever. We had him on once.
Yeah, he was your
I was in Iowa, I think, for
surprise guest.
Surprise.
You were too happy about that one.
for the case. I think I was in Iowa for the case. No, we didn't do. So yeah, what else?
Did you see Mission Impossible? Klemmer was with, was it Pat from the BO Boys? this
Yeah,
weekend?
yeah, I did see that. Yeah. I saw Mission Impossible. I thought it was just fine. It's very long. It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes.
I saw Friendship this weekend.
Oh, yeah, did you like it?
I did, yeah. It's, I like it way more than his show.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see it this week.
Probably in part because I, for the first time ever, used the blind guy thing. Like they tell you in your ear what's going on.
Oh, is that right? Where'd you see it?
It's Framingham.
Okay, the MC there, yeah.
Yeah, it's I didn't realize how specific it was. The first person you see is Kate Mara, and it says a middle-aged woman with prominent cheekbones raises her hand, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ! This
I
is
guess is she
specific.
middle age?
I guess you would say that. Yeah, she's in her
Yes.
late 30s, probably. Right?
Yeah, I suppose. Is that middle age, Freddie?
Not necessarily, I don't think.
Okay, if you say so. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see it.
She's 42.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. She's 42. Jesus, I guess she would be. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see it though. You did like it, yeah?
Yeah, I can't tell if you would like it. Or, you'll either love it or hate it.
He's not my favorite.
Yeah.
So, but it looks interesting anyway.
It's funny. It's weird.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It did pretty well. So,
Does anyone else have an irrational fear of getting shot in the head at a movie theater? Like the guy in Colorado ruined movie theaters.
I do think about every time they say
Jimmy Holmes?
where the exits
Yeah.
are. I think about it.
I just think of like watching the movie and having an AR-15 just blow my brains out.
I think it's why the first Joker made a lot of money though. That first weekend, I think people were like actually went for the titillation.
Thrill.
Yeah, because I remember going thinking like, there's a good chance I'm gonna get shot.
Well,
here.
because the media was like,
Yeah.
white people are being patted down.
Hope no one
and
gets
everything.
shot at this thing.
yeah. No, I don't think about it really.
Can't get shot at the venue
Why not?
because it's like no one goes there. It's like it's not like a mainstream.
Well, my guy Ken who owns it. I'm a like I said, venue guy. I'm a little worried about it.
I don't know how they keep the lights on there.
They struggle, but like they should be playing Friendship. This weekend they're playing Mission Impossible.
I noticed that because I usually go to the Chestnut Hill Theater.
Yeah.
Friendship was not playing there.
Yeah, this is like an old Lexington Theater. It's a great old theater.
Yeah.
The screens are older. Like, if you can see Mission Impossible, you can go there. You can watch on a big screen.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's trying. I like the owner of that.
I think he turned down money though from us. Didn't you want to rent it one time? And I think he said no.
He just bought it. This guy, so I think it's a different guy. I believe. What else?
You excited? Speaking of Tom Cruise, the writer of
A
Top
lot of
Gun
life
3.
here from Justin, Mike. No,
It seemed like an oddly
like I don't care about Top Gun 3. What?
down morning this morning.
Yeah, like what's going on here? Well, why you have no energy?
I have energy.
Doesn't seem like it. Like just Top Gun 3. I've been on the air in 4 days. I don't give a fuck about Top Gun 3.
Well, because we just mentioned.
But
Tom
I don't care
Cruise.
about it though.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not know that. That's why I brought it up.
I mean, like, what do you guys? Your text back and forth about the show. Like, what was the last week? Like, what are the texts like? What are you talking about? Show
Well, he was on
ideas.
vacation, so it's like.
Oh, okay. How about this weekend? He was back. Like, what show ideas are
He
popping?
didn't text me. I don't
Ooh.
think.
Okay, so there's nothing back and forth. Was that Freddie?
That's not great.
Not great.
I
Mike?
mean, we call each other randomly and like talk about the show, but it's not like.
I don't think that happens.
No,
That's a lie. You lie. Like, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
Justin,
worded
I'm
that
just
wrong.
staring at my ceiling.
worded
thinking
that
of
wrong.
Freddies
I
Birdies.
worded that wrong.
That's a
I
lie,
worded
right,
that
Justin?
wrong.
We talk.
You call each
worded
other
that
just talk
wrong.
about the show.
Yes.
Can I
When's the last time
clarify?
that happened?
That was a Gus lie.
Just a lie.
It's. I worded that in a way that I could understand where you're coming from.
Sometimes they're looking at the same moon, talking about Mama
Like he
K.
calls me almost. I would say almost every day. He calls me something about the show that happens. It first starts with something
Not
technical
ideas, though.
or something. Yes, it is not like
Correct.
an idea
That's what I'm saying.
generation. Correct.
When was the last time one of you guys sent the other one, like, here's an idea for the show? Not a topic, an idea.
Like, what do you mean by idea? Like,
Not a topic.
I gave you one recently that you were like, no, I don't think that will hit. It was like some kind of like game thing I wanted to do. on
That's
the
an
show.
idea. Not a great idea, but an
Right,
idea.
but he was honest.
I
He
don't
was
even
like, I
know
won't
what it
hit.
What? Where's that?
He just said game.
Well, I'm sure it's not a great idea.
It was not. I trusted him on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the answer is very rarely.
But I think we're like always talking or around each other to some extent. So I don't know.
Like twins. They kind of just think things. And,
What else?
But I was a little. He didn't text me at all this weekend. I was a little nervous. He was back. I thought maybe that'd be something, but he didn't.
What do you mean?
I texted you on.
Why can't you text him, Dave?
I could, but usually he's. I don't know. It just felt different. That's all.
Someone, a prominent Twitter personality, I don't want to expose their privacy if they don't like this, but they messaged me after the 2-minute show and said, you really got to feel for Justin's anxiety right now, debating whether or not he should post a picture of him eating a giant turkey leg.
Who was that? Within the company or no?
Oh, no, just a fan of the show.
Oh, okay. Someone I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I texted you on Sunday.
I didn't mean to make it suspicious. I just thought it was funny.
That's right. What's that? What's that, Justin?
I texted him on Sunday. I said, Chris and Mike recorded the Cheers podcast, and I'm going to premiere it at 6. Then I said, Mike is all set for Tuesday, Wednesday. I asked him out about Thursday. Who else do we have in this week?
Yep.
I just double checking.
I guess we were talking about the show. Yep.
There you go.
You get my point, though, Freddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apathy.
Right. What else?
If I can minorly defend them, I've found it hard.
Don't do the door comparison, Mike, please.
There's a door that people
Don't do the door jam.
No, the idea of like thinking of ideas, like should they be coming up with like segments?
No.
You know what I mean?
guess
Like that, I think that's the difficult part.
I suppose. Yeah. I guess it's not easy. Who
That's
knows?
what I always thought about Gus too. Remember when he gave that PowerPoint to save his job?
Yes.
And the
Right.
criticism was he doesn't have any ideas. Well, he's retarded.
They were all bad ideas.
Right.
We text like topic. Like if we see something, I
I
could
just said
randomly
that. I'm
text
sure
him
you
a
do that.
topic.
But
Yeah.
you can tell there's a little anxiety back there.
Well,
There's always
wouldn't there be natural anxiety between you and I right now? I would assume so.
I have none.
Well, you move on from stuff, I guess. I don't
I know what things are now. It doesn't like I'm going forward. I know what the deal is.
Yeah, I guess I could say the same.
Yeah, right. I don't trust you, so that's what it is. Like I don't,
Right. I don't think that's fair. So sometimes
I'm
I
not,
think
but
people
I'm not
would-
particularly interested.
But
in
you,
it.
right.
Right. I don't care.
Right.
Like
right.
great, good for you. Good for you. I don't think it's fair. I'm not sure what to say. What else?
Okay. Let's see.
Billy Joel canceling all those concerts.
It's like 6 days old. What else?
Credit, by the way, to Paige Sporanic because she's the only one defending you. She sent a second tweet. The
That's
other day.
true.
The second one.
You got to defend her, Freddie.
Yeah, she's awful.
I mean, why?
Like she has big tits. I get it. Okay, great.
She does have large breasts.
I know. She's so
Surf.
What's wrong with that?
Shattuck 2.0.
You got a problem with breasts?
She's just so uninteresting.
What's that, Dave?
Shattuck 2.0.
Yeah. Well, she's got big boobs. So what?
It's just annoying. Like, go away.
I find her very interesting. I watch all her content. She's supporting me, Freddie.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, no one else in that entire thing.
Yeah.
Fuckhead Portnoy. Oh, am I going to have an edible game in Las Vegas? Shut up, you retard. Like 90 years old.
What I find most
Stop fucking, sleeping underneath Caitlin Clark's car. Loser. Jesus Christ. So I tried to get an answer the other day, Whitney, what time I do the show. The first text, Dave doesn't respond. He tweets 90 times about Caitlin Clark. Jesus Christ.
That number, what did it say? Like Caitlin Clark accounts for 26% of all WNBA business or something like that?
I'm sure it's way higher.
It's got to be higher.
I was surprised it was that low.
Yeah, that's one thing Dave's right about. She could start her own league in 2 seconds. Just bury it. I mean, the WNBA is funded by the NBA. People forget that. Like, it's been a money loser forever.
I don't get why it's even really like a contentious debate. Like, is it because she's? I think there's a factor that she's white.
Huge factor. I mean,
but it was also a fact, like the Tiger being black in golf is a factor.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. But like, her.
It's a Blasian.
Yeah. Call him an Asian, right? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Her being white is a factor, but like, she's also like really good. So I don't really know what
it's unique. It's
different
that she's white. It's different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if all of a sudden the world's greatest sprinter was a white kid from Kansas, like
The
that
unusual.
would be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, that's very strange.
Or if the greatest hockey player was black, you'd be like, well, that's unusual.
Right. Yes. Or or like a black guy graduated college or something. Like you'd be like, this is very strange. And have a job. Right, Mike? Just say it.
Sure,
Use
exactly.
the fucking tip of your tongue. I'll be the one with the balls to say it.
They were celebrating
You don't want to
Father's
apply
Day.
my product. Oh, we'll do whatever. We'll say retard. I'll say it.
Oh, no. The comment section has been taken over by people that think I'm a big liberal now. Which
Oh, really?
It's kind of nice.
you're a
I
cuck.
like it. Yeah.
What is the thought? You like that, Freddie, huh? Again, Freddie, that's satire.
No,
playing on the old
trust
joke.
me, I know, yeah.
Playing on the old joke. Many black people have graduated college. Many, 20, at least 20 have. In the last couple of years.
cool.
Thank you. What was that?
Well,
cool.
Yeah. Well, why are you getting this liberal thing thrown at you?
Because we played a clip of Bill Burr, and I said I don't think he's changed that much. I just think I think he's less funny than he used to be, which is why.
How the hell do I comment on the YouTube thing? I got to figure out how to do this next week. You're just old, like guys.
Right.
become
That was
less-
my
yeah.
argument.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You're still really, really funny.
it's not. No, I said the opposite.
So I was right. You tried to defend her earlier. I was actually right.
Part of it is that you did get in my head where now I hear things. I'm like, God damn it.
Was he ever funny? That's the thing. That's the problem.
No, but I do listen to old stuff and still find it funny. So
It's kind of like when I was a kid. I was like, was Shaughnessy a good writer then? Or did I just not know?
right. Well, that's how I feel with radio too, with all the like radio breakdowns and everything. I'm like, was radio ever good?
Right.
You know?
Well, it sure was when I was there. Boy, was it good.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
I think I looked quick over the weekend. Was Chad Finn the only one to write about that Felger shit? About the Felger, Alex Cora thing?
Okay, well, obviously somebody's not, on Friday, not going to a certain Substack account.
Well, I mean,
No,
besides.
I mean, that was written about.
Yes. Yeah,
Also,
but I mean-
Mutt had a great nugget in that, by the way. If you go to muttstack.com, another lib cuck, he said, he wrote about the whole thing about Felger. He said, oh, by the way, I was told Tony Maz missed a day of work recently for a college graduation or a high school graduation or somebody.
What?
Yeah, so good, that's a good job by Mutt. Phony that Tony Maz is.
What kind of person would Tony Maz compare that to?
Phony Maserati. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's true. Maz loved that joke I told her. They roll around the ground.
I listened to 98.5 driving here, which I never do.
Is that Fred this morning? Yeah.
Hardy is so awful. Awful.
I'm a fan of the show. But yeah. Well,
Like he tries to be edgy, but it's just not. It's awful.
he's what I call radio edgy.
It's terrible. Like who's listening to that
It's like
show?
Andy Hart. Like these guys think they're like edgy, and they're just like It's creepy. It makes me uncomfortable.
Like he said some line with like,
Sure, it's a huge number.
yeah, he said some line this morning like cocaine and hookers. He thought it was like so funny.
Right, that's a very radio.
Wow.
Like it's a Fitzy thing.
Right.
Yeah, where they think they're, yes. It's weird. You work within these parameters. I'll find out when I go back in a couple of years. You have to I don't think I can talk about Justin licking the cum off a 4-year-old's cock on the radio. I don't think.
You'd find a way to do it. You'd find a way to work around.
We got to figure that out, Justin.
Analogies and...
I can weave it in.
Yeah, I found her post braces.
Yeah. How are we going to do that?
That's radio clean. That drop.
That's fine. Justin eats the cream off of...
I don't think... No. I get called in for that. No, that's suggestive.
Yeah, it would have to be like, Justin was clearly enjoying himself.
Right.
A certain,
But I'd still get called. They'd be like, well, I don't. We talked to.
Justin had some ice cream by the kiddie pool this weekend. If you know what I mean.
You don't say if you know what I mean, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because then
it's so vague.
Right. Yes. Right. If you know what I mean.
Soft serve.
No. Wait. I guess.
Wait. Are you?
Who's doing what?
Yeah. Right.
I think we're trying to imply.
Well, yeah, you're having some ice cream.
Yes. No, well, imply more than that.
But they'd be like, Kaplansky Insurance called, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that joke. So can you not? They just bought $14,000 worth for these 2 weeks. So can you not make any jokes about Justin having sex with kids?
But is that the problem, or is?
And I would go in to start the next show, and I'd be like, just so you know, I had a meeting yesterday with. They said Kaplansky Insurance, and then they get mad, and then they do a 14 rating, and it would just never end. Where here. I have a boss who's never listened to any podcast, forgetting this podcast. Right. So it's that's why, as much as I hate him, I got to live with it. Though I wouldn't mind battling with a program director. I almost feel like Dave should hire a program director, Portnoy, for this show just to annoy me.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Well, Jason Barrett was around the company for quite some time.
That'd be good. That'd be a good one.
One of the great losers of all time. Absolute loser. What else?
Let's see here. Oh yeah, I saw Jeff reviewed. He gave it an 87 out of 100 for Mission Impossible. By the way, yeah. Thank you. I don't know what that sonic boom thing that he said he felt a sonic boom on Thursday was his.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He was very focused on what happened Thursday in the world.
Oh, we just didn't talk about it on Friday.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. Let's see here. Did you see the Brittany Griner mouthing trash fucking white girls? Speaking of WNBA, did you see that one?
Yes, I did see that.
It's very offensive.
Yeah, not really. I mean, good for her.
Jordan Hudson finally calls out Pablo Torre. She deleted the tweet, but she called it.
Really?
Yes.
What'd she say?
She basically said,
I started going at Airbnb.
Oh, that was because they gave up the footage of Belichick.
That was the Belichick video with his shirt off that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems very...
That's what I thought. I looked at the date. I was like, is this right?
He went back and
Was that really her, by the way, on Twitter? Do we know that?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I got fooled.
I mean, I maybe. I
believe that's her.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 2,000 followers. I don't know.
Yeah. So I guess Pablo Torre, he went back to your point about she was around the team.
Yeah.
He went back to the old fan cams.
Why is he treating this like it's like Watergate?
Well, because he's gotten a lot of attention for
I guess.
And it is a big story that people care about.
Yeah, but he's hyper focused on this thing.
It's a weird dynamic between journalism, but then trying to be funny because it's not a real story.
Right. But she was around in 2021. She was.
He was still, because he didn't break up with what's her name until 2023 allegedly.
Again, I don't know that, but I had this I guess before Tori. Yeah, she was around, but also it is legal. It's creepy, but I don't So she was there. I don't so what? I don't really know what that has to do with anything.
She deleted this. Factually incorrect, slanderous, defamatory, and targeted, and urged people to stop giving this reporter any credibility.
Tell you, they keep doing. They're gonna make people start to like them if they keep focusing on the story. After a while, people are gonna be like, all right, so what? Okay.
I don't understand the fixation.
Well,
she blows him and rubs his back and makes him grilled cheese sandwiches, and he
she does a lot more though. She's controlling his
She's also not
life.
making. She's also not making any sandwiches. No fucking way. No fucking way. I don't know if she's blowing them.
She's got to be.
Oh, she's definitely blowing.
I don't know. She just sits on top of it.
What would the point be? Yeah.
Fuck. How would she get a blowjob? I don't think.
That's fair.
Now, Pablo Torre, maybe he'll break that. I don't know, but
no blowjobs.
I don't know. I'm still trying to get in a post around the horn world. I'm doing my best.
That's
it's
good.
not the same. I can't believe today it won't be on. Yeah. It just won't be on.
What do you think Woody Page is doing right now?
I don't know. He's got the board behind him.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was a good show for at least 4 years. For the first,
I watched it when I was a kid.
never watched
because that was the time period I would consume that, and I thought it was I thought it was better than PTI.
Yeah, Gus is about my age. Like when we would get home from school, that's what
Yeah.
our generation would
Split
watch.
screen of you two watching that at the same time. Gus
It's like Justin and Dave talking about the show. Me and Gus will look up at the stars and
Gus
say,
at like age 12, bouncing around.
Don't you kind of like the fact that they used like actual journalists who would give their takes?
That's what they were doing at the end.
I didn't watch at the end with all
Got
that
very
other stuff,
political,
yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah, it was
But
just
like the
people-
main
and it was all
premise,
ESPN
yeah.
people, where it used to be
Right.
like the guy that slapping women. I think what's his name? Jay Mariotta.
Jay Mariotta was on
He was great
forever.
for years. He was great.
Well, they had like Ryan on and all those guys.
Jay Dundee.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But we'll get through. We'll power through. We'll do the best we can.
Good.
What else?
You see, Ryan Reynolds wants to make an R-rated Star Wars. You see this? He's
What
pushing
do you
that
think
to
of that,
Disney.
Justin?
It can work. I don't think Ryan Reynolds would be the person to do it.
He stinks. Keep him. Get him away from me. I don't like him.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
As I say, you can see him trying. He just
The
tries.
commercials are a lot.
Yeah,
Someone should.
he's just wears you out.
I think the first Deadpool was great, but then it's like,
Fine.
okay, we
They're
get it.
fine.
We get
I
it.
get the joke. Like it's I'm worn out by it. How are the Star Wars rides?
Oh, the
Did you do the thing that Harry did? The
Rise of the Resistance.
when he became like a Jedi when he walked around with the other little kids.
Oh no.
No? He was
Not do
5.
I did not do that.
No?
Sadly.
No, you have to make your own lightsaber.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
You
do
didn't
that.
do that.
No.
It's funny that was the line in the Justin Sand, basically.
Yeah, why'd you just do that?
That was a bridge too far.
Why didn't I do that? Because real lightsaber fans know that
Oh, yeah. Right.
lightsaber.
Disney lightsabers,
No, real lightsaber fans.
even the officially licensed ones are not nearly as good as the ones you can get like through third parties and stuff.
Which character?
You mean
would
through
trust
like actual
as?
Jedis?
No,
Jedi, sorry.
not through actual Jedi.
Like where?
Like just on.
On the black market for lightsabers?
This is the shit they don't want you to have at Disney.
Sabers Pro, that one looks pretty legit.
Well, none of them are legit, Justin.
And Sabers.
I mean, you do understand that, right?
Yeah, I know they're not.
It's not gonna like it's not gonna happen.
Yes, I do know that.
Okay. Well, you said pretty
Yeah, I know
legit.
they're not like the ones Luke has.
But no, the ones at Disney are like all right.
Would you be into a like? This is what, if I ran Disney. What do you guys think of this?
Okay.
I'd pitch them like actual Jedi training experience where they have like a Yoda, and you do like Jedi training. You go to like the Dagobah system.
Well, the first couple of years of Jedi training is very like just all meditation.
Well, but I'm saying like the physical stuff and the meditation, like a weekend Jedi training.
Oh, like a retreat?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Like
That's-
a week long.
Yeah, weekend. Oh, you'll be there for a week. Weekend, hardcore stuff. You know, you run around, you do the backpacks, you do lift the rocks, you do all the stuff. At the end, they give you a little Jedi pass.
That'd be good. And what? It would probably cost a couple $1,000.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, mark it up for these rich people. Why not?
Yeah.
You would do that,
Real
right?
Jedi.
Probably would.
If it was good, I'm saying.
Says
Yeah,
it's
if
out
it was
there.
done legit. and
No, they
stuff
have
like
it?
that.
It might not be through Disney, but somebody has.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go to.
And they kind of like, aren't there like fitness programs that like model it after that
Probably.
too? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get
Jedi
molested at Jedi training.
Yeah, for sure. That's part of it. So what? I mean, Yoda's a creep.
Yeah, it probably was part of it.
Yoda didn't have any kids, right?
No, you
He was just all Jedi.
celibate. Yeah,
Who was his dad?
Well, almost. The Jedi were taken at a young age when they're force sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
The Jedi come in, take the.
Well, yeah, the
Padawan.
kid. Yeah, the dad, though.
Yeah, probably someone.
No, there's no backstory.
But
you don't know.
but you don't have
there must
that.
be a
That's
book
why.
about
That's
it.
Kirk. This is why.
There's the Anakin problem.
Yes, this is why. Because they take you. You don't remember your family.
Yeah. Well, the boy doesn't have a father, but he remembers his mom.
Yes, you remember his mom very
He
much.
saw his mom again. She died, and he killed all the kids.
Yes, he killed all the not just the men.
No, yeah, the younglings, all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Natalie Portman wasn't as upset about that as she should have been.
Yeah, she was kind of like
They
turned on
killed
by
like
it a
50
little bit.
people. Like it's
Yeah.
that's probably a red flag.
Yeah, they fucked like right after that.
Yeah,
So he was,
she had the kids after that, right? I mean, she got pregnant.
No, that was not then. That
Oh,
was in
wasn't?
episode 2 when
I beg your
they
pardon.
fuck.
Sorry. Okay.
She doesn't get pregnant. She gets pregnant off screen.
Well, yeah, I understand. Again, she wasn't actually pregnant. Okay.
Fuck.
How's the relationship right now, Justin? 1 out of 10.
It's great. Yeah, 10. Yeah.
She gonna be there tonight at the game?
No.
Okay. Look at the old basketball trick, Freddie.
What's the basketball trick?
Hers, like the extent, like the old ping pong trick that Winona Ryder does.
Oh,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. The old shows they do, and overseas.
Correct. There you go.
Ah.
What
in
else, Dave?
Mexico.
Mick says that is Jordan Hudson. He's been in contact with her. She's a fan.
Of him?
I would assume he means of him.
Has to
his
be.
work.
Of
I would
course.
assume. Yes.
Wow. Jordan Hudson is a maniac?
That's interesting.
Is she going to leave Belichick for Mick?
It's more on target for what she should be doing, I would say.
That would be
that is the right age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be a big story.
They both have ties to Cape Cod.
That's
right.
true. That's true. Yeah, dildos, right?
Yeah, her mom owns a
Right.
dildo shop in
Both virulent anti-Semites.
Well, no, that I don't want to speak for her.
Kidding, of
but yeah,
course.
about her.
Mick, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right.
Just a joke.
Wow, that's big. Well, good job by Mick. All right, Mick ahead of Mutt on this story, by the way.
Wow, what a race.
Mutt all into this story.
It has consumed his life.
Mick just swoops in.
I like that.
Mutt's consumed by the story, but he's consumed by just reporting on other. Mutt did a book report on Belichick's book. It was like 700 words the other day. Of course, I read it. But I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
How was it? What was his take?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. His take of the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, Mutt's like, if you're not, Mutt likes reading, of course, like coaches' books, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like self-help books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Born for those.
the one he always pitched Gus. Didn't he always pitch a
Yeah,
book to Gus?
right.
Yes.
Yeah, he loves books because he's stupid.
Has he ever considered putting some of the message inside those books to action, do you think?
I don't know, but I will say this. I spoke to somebody way up at UConn, and not the guy Mutt thinks I'm talking about, way up, and who's a fan of the show and was not impressed with Mutt's PA work the other day.
Oh, no.
Not impressed. To me, though, that's serious. To me, that's a good sign. Like he heard it and is saying to him, do a better job.
Okay, that's fair.
That person was also very impressed with Gus's PA work.
Come on.
Are you shitting me?
Gus should absolutely try out for that job
He should.
1000%.
and get the job over Mutt. That'd be unbelievable. And that person was also kind of like, he seemed confused, but seemed more like, was he saying that he wouldn't do certain games? But I don't think that's what Mutt was saying.
No.
Yeah.
I think he was saying.
He thought that UConn would spread it around.
Exactly. Yes.
He would love, fingers crossed, he would love the basketball games.
Right. If he could choose anything, it would be men's and women's basketball.
And a friend of this show, one of the only living Minifan of the year, and another friend of the show at the company, both essentially asked the same question going over it. Does Mutt know what the PA person actually does? Because he did delve into a lot of play-by-play while
Yes,
doing
it
the
seemed
PA.
like he thought he was doing play-by-play.
For somebody who did sports radio for 20 years and like has been to a million games, it seems confusing he doesn't know what a PA guy is. Almost like his brain is soaked.
I mean, he's not talented.
No, he's not. But he should know. I was underwhelmed with his PA stuff.
I think he's nervous, though, and he was on the spot,
I guess, but you just got to put a little bass,
I don't know if he has that. I think his PA announcer voice is his radio.
Well, I'm not a PA announcer voice, but I can do, 6'6". Like, how hard is that to do?
I think his natural speaking voice
You don't have to be
lends
that-
itself more to a PA announcer
Oh, I don't think so.
than him trying to be gravelly like this.
But at one point, he's like, I'm like, well, how would you do? He's like, stay tuned for the post-game show. I'm like, that's what a radio person
Right,
says.
yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the building.
I'm not in the building anymore. I'm stuck in the fucking parking lot with the rest of the people at UConn. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I'm worried. I actually think once he's settled in, he'd be fine. And this would be, like, we joke about Barstool. Like, I get why he'd be uncomfortable. This would be perfect for him.
Yeah.
He loves UConn. He loves sports.
And it seems like the one hang-up he doesn't mind. The drive seems like it could be a pain in the ass, but
escape.
he doesn't mind that.
No, God, he'll be weaving left and he'll be all over the place. Those Connecticut cops stink, but still, like you should be fine, I think. And he's a
couple $100 a game for that. Like what's?
Yeah, but it is a way into the door though. Like to maybe an SID there, maybe teach a class or two there.
Dude, the podcast he was talking about.
Yeah, the podcast that Jeff told me about, and then Mutt was like, what I should do is a podcast.
And also that he
have
could,
an idea in his head.
he could also do that podcast before he got this job.
Yeah. Well, I think they have an existing one, though, that they want that person to do in correspondence with the job, I think.
Oh.
Is what they're saying, I think. I don't know.
Would it be all UConn sports or is there just UConn basketball?
What do you mean?
Would they talk UConn lacrosse?
Yeah,
on the
would he
podcast?
be talking like UConn? I don't know how.
I guarantee you.
How much
like,
money is
we
it
have the
football?
swimming coach here today. We're going to talk about that once a week.
Oh, Mutt would be great at that.
He could do that better. Nobody cares about something that nobody cares about. Read Mustang. He's born for it. Like,
Yeah. What's the color of the season?
I just want him to say. I just want him to say, like, at one point, be like, I just don't want to give up the Mustang. I just want to hear that. I just want to hear that sentence. It's gonna be a tough choice, Mutt.
But he wouldn't have to, would he?
It's pretty controversial.
I imagine.
Pretty controversial.
Would he teach classes about the Mustang?
Yeah, sure. He should.
Journalism?
Would that go backwards? Would that like count negative credits if you take the Mustang?
Oh, Justin.
He could absolutely teach like a radio
you to say
broadcast.
That was in poor taste.
Sports broadcasting, he could teach
Guy's
that.
been in the room for radio shows that did very high ratings. So, still. Oh, they don't know these stinks. They can hire him to do, broadcasting in 2 seconds. That's where bad broadcasters go to die, college. Like, that's where they go.
Sure.
What else?
Did you see Tapper continued on? He said this could be worse than Watergate over the weekend. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, he was on with Piers Morgan.
It is without question, and maybe even worse than Watergate in some ways.
Right.
Because Richard Nixon was in control of his faculties when he wasn't drinking. And, the idea that, we don't.
I feel like people are saying it's.
So I read the whole book. I finished the book. It's good reporting. I mean, but it looms over everything. Like, they never even really talk about the media in the book. How the media pretends like this isn't a real thing. It's very strange. Then sometimes in the book, they'll be like, and during the debate, Jake turned to Dana Bash. I'm like, but that's you. Like, he moderated that debate.
I think that's why, because you were saying a week or two ago, like, what do they want him to do? He's kind of owning it and saying he was wrong. But it's tough when you listen to a guy feed you bullshit. Like, he's one of the people that was feeding you bullshit for 3 years.
Yeah, what you need him, right, I agree. What you need him to say is for him to say, I was completely, totally wrong. Like, I was feeding you shit and I was totally wrong.
And I knew to some degree I was doing it.
Yeah, like if you said, look, I hate Trump.
Right.
Like, I hate Trump. I think he's evil. But I still wrote this book. And it's like, well, all right. I mean, but it's good point. But I will say it's always like right here in your head while you're reading it.
Yeah.
Always. Like, I think that's a totally fair criticism. Yeah. Completely. I don't.
Because I heard like Cuomo do a debate where they were talking about like the COVID shit.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, the reporting back then was bad and I've changed my mind. And it was Dave Smith debating. He's like, you were the reporter.
You were
doing
there.
it.
Yeah, right. It is crazy that, like, not just the Republicans, anybody who wasn't a lunatic watched Biden, even when he was first elected in 2020, was like, this is a disaster. We'd make fun of it all the time, and this show would laugh about it. And now Tapper will write a book, and he'll be like, I can't believe our eyes were closed during this whole thing.
Right.
How do we?
That's the thing I think people are
Yes.
losing their minds
Totally
over. Is
fair.
like, we all said, and you said
Right.
we were liars.
Yeah, like you were doing segments on your show mocking us. Yeah. We're just being like, this guy can't. And the book is filled with details that are like insane. Like, people who knew Biden for 30 or 40 years go up to him at these parties or at these fundraising events. Biden would have no idea who they were. That was the first Clooney stories. Clooney went up to him. This is George Clooney. You went up to him and Biden's like, and he's like, hey, Mr. President, how are you? And Biden's like, there he is. How you doing, pal? And the assistant next to him was like, this is George. He's like, oh, George, how you doing? And the person's like, George Clooney. And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. So, yeah. But I will say Clooney, I think somebody mentioned this the other day, like Clooney wrote the op-ed, but this was way before that first debate when he saw Biden. So he could have written it the next day. Once he saw the debate, in the book, Clooney says, because it's true, Biden had traveled to, I think, Africa and back, L.A., back in L.A. again or something. He's 81, and Clooney's like, maybe he had a bad night.
Right.
But when he saw him shuffle out there, he's like, I can't do this. So, I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed the book. It's tough to take it completely seriously.
Yeah.
I would say that, yeah. What else?
There was also over the weekend, there was like an New York Times article about what the Democrats are like strategizing for the future. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
And they were just talking about how much money they're going to spend on TikTok and
good.
and pinpointing males. And it was like all the elite Democrats meeting at luxury hotels talking about spending however many millions on fucking
Spent
TikTok.
$100,000 to rebuild Alex Cooper's studio again.
Yeah, it's smart because Trump spent so much money on Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan.
Fucking, talking to Taylor Lewan. So yeah, I don't think that's the strategy. I think the strategy is to find somebody outside the box who's not, but there's nobody right now for them who could do that. Probably the closest is Cuban, honestly.
Oh, interesting.
Who I think people would be interested to hear what he has to say.
I know people hate him, but I liked listening to Jon Stewart with Bill Simmons. He's
fine.
What,
Yeah, he's fine. I don't think.
utterly rational.
Yeah, he's can be centered on some stuff too. Yeah, no, he's fine. I don't think he's gonna run for president.
No,
but
I think it'd be stupid if you're Jon Stewart to run for president.
No chance.
Why would you want that?
I don't think he wants any part of that. I think you have to be crazy to do that. Like Cuban has a huge ego, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe he does that. I don't know. He's got a Shark Tank. He sold the Mavs, so he's kind of free of all that stuff.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he's getting ready.
That's what I mean. Maybe I don't. So I don't know. Who's pissing you off these days, Freddie? Who else?
Dottie Pepper's on my shit list. We talked about her the other day.
Well, you've already knocked her, yeah.
I mean, the PGA's on my shit list. It's awful. It's an awful product lately.
How come?
This past weekend was terrible. The PGA was
That's
terrible.
always a bad event, though.
Yeah, but the PGA was bad.
PGA was bad.
It's just not good. I don't know what's going on. It's just not like.
Think we'll get a good U.S. Open. It's a good course.
Yeah.
Open up. It's not a PGA event, obviously, but
Yeah, I mean, as long as Ben Griffin's not in
well, I
the
don't
top
think he's gonna win
five.
the U.S. Open, do you?
No, but I mean, the PGA was like that until Sunday. It's like
Well,
JJ
still John
Spawn.
Rahm and Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got the big names at the end. It'll be all right. Don't worry. It'll be all right. Don't get upset.
it's just a bad product right now, which sucks. 'Cause it's the only thing I like.
It's literally the only thing I like. I can't watch anything else. I don't care about the NBA. I don't fucking care. Whitney texted me the other day. He said, he's like, do you care about this NHL game at all? I said, I just finished watching a 2-part documentary on Pee Wee Herman. I am not watching.
What'd you learn? I am interested.
They did a good job. HBO did a 2-part documentary series on him. Oh. And it was good. He contributed. He was interviewed for like 40 hours, but he was a pain in the ass to this.
Was he in character?
No. But to the documentarian, he was like, because Pee Wee obviously had his own issues, but like was very, very much a control freak.
Yeah.
Like all you can see the documentary too. So they go back and forth a lot of that stuff. It's pretty good. But I'll give the documentarian credit. Didn't shy away from anything. Didn't shy away from getting the arrest in Florida. Did not shy away from Pee Wee. Paul was a registered sex offender.
Right.
Like they got into all that stuff. Like they did. It was warts and all. Very good 2-part. I like the second part way more. Once he, me, I hate the fucking childhood, and I get why it ties in. But once he gets going, it's good. They did a good job.
Interesting.
So I watched that 2-part. I did not watch any of the NHL.
I always thought the other arrest was.
Yeah.
I always thought the other arrest was weirder than the theater thing.
Definitely weird.
Like that's
well. So he talks. So I mean, he had like
vintage
tons.
pornography.
Yes, tons of vintage like. Those old weird ones of like guys from the 40s with big muscles like lifting each other, just weird shit. But he had like a museum, and he brought it all out for this guy to look at. And it's also like Justin stuff, like Star Wars action figures, and weird, But his thing was the one thing they found was a picture from like the 1940s.
Yeah,
and that was it, according to him. I don't know. So he copped a plea and had to register sex offender for like 3 years or something.
Yeah.
But very weird. But I will say, as a kid, Pee Wee, like I loved the movie. And I was too old. Like I didn't like Pee Wee's Playhouse or anything. But that was like a nuclear bomb when he got arrested.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman getting arrested for jerking off in a movie theater was like insane. I find the equivalent of that today.
Oh, right.
I don't even know who that is.
Well, Miss Rachel?
Maybe I guess Jerry. Jerry gets popped. I don't even know who is that today.
It's hard because that show appealed to kids and adults.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So that's not even.
But he was like a kid. Like so the mugshot is like he has like long hair. And
Right.
He looks like he's jerking off. I didn't know that even at that age. I was like, oh, he's like watching like a girl fuck on. Like I didn't even get it. Like, I was like, this is strange. Is there an equivalent today?
Miss Rachel's probably not a bad one. I mean, the Blippies of the world. It's the YouTubers now.
Right.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
I think we live in a world now where you cannot have a lot of like grown men act like that.
Right.
Like, cause it's just creep because of stuff like that. So I don't even know who that would be.
Well, even like the YouTubers that are for children now, like Jake Paul, like aren't really for children.
Right. They have an adult audience.
Yeah. Right. They're for teenagers.
I do think it's weird that it's never mentioned that it was a porn theater he was jerking off. It's always he was caught jerking off in a movie.
Well, I think we assume. I think everyone assumed. Unless you're me watching.
I didn't realize it was a porn theater until years later.
Well, it was
Star Trek.
It was in the stories. It was said that he was, it was in adult theaters, what they would say at the time. So I mean, what year was that? 89.
Also, Justin grew up in a time where those theaters didn't exist.
Right.
So you wouldn't think like, but back then,
1991.
91. So I was 16.
I was
so yeah. So it was. It kind of like went all three. When was it? July.
July.
So we said, yeah. It kind of went all of a sudden. You're like, It was all over the news. Pee Wee Herman got caught jerking off in a theater.
My guy Fred Willard got off a little easier with that.
He did.
Which I'm.
I mean, who's just sitting there watching porn? Like,
Oh, I don't care. If you go, I will say, I don't know why you wouldn't just. I do think a lot of those theaters probably gentlemen spend time with each other though. Like, I don't think you're just renting. It's because I'm like, why don't you just rent a movie? I suspect
Wasn't a solo event.
I suspect it becomes a
Philadelphia.
Yes, correct. A tandem event or something. I think. I don't know.
Where do you finish? I don't know. Conceptually, I don't even
Somebody's
get it.
mouth, I suspect.
No, I mean not the people who are having sex, but if you're just the Kiwi jerking off, like
famously, I jerked off in the movies, and I was a kid. I finished in my sweatpants.
Yeah.
The way you did it back then. I could have got arrested.
Movie theater floors are notoriously sticky.
That's true. I guess. Yeah, you just let it rip on the floor, maybe? I don't even know.
It wasn't like when you're a kid, you're not blowing like the biggest load of all time.
No.
You said it,
not,
brother.
So it's, yeah.
Yes. I did fine. Was Fred Willard, was this a gay theater?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Fine. Good. It was weird. Right?
I don't think so.
I think growing up, that was normal, right? Like,
sorry?
Blowing it in your pants because you weren't, it's like a pee stain at that point.
Well,
it's not over the top.
That's all you knew any better. I didn't know any. First, I didn't know any better.
Right.
Then I realized this probably doesn't make any sense because when I first started ejaculating, it was also kind of chunky.
Interesting.
Mine first were like clam chowder.
Drink
Almost.
some water.
Yeah. Huh?
Drink some water.
Yeah.
I was drinking plenty of it. I don't know what was going on. It was fresh. It was new. It was out in the world.
Justin always tells me that's not the consistency you like. Young boys semen.
It's fucking chunky. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I don't know. Now, yeah. I guess they weren't bigger. I don't know. Is that true?
I'm pretty sure, right?
I feel like
Isn't that
as
like
you grow.
I feel like in porn
make sense.
or
Your
movies,
loads grow with you.
I don't know.
I feel like I see women complain that men aren't blowing bigger loads, so they are.
Who's complaining about this?
It's got to be in some porn I've watched. It's got to be something. Whereas, like, they think that if they were
Are
doing
you
their
talking
job,
about the preamble of a scene?
I don't think that's
Is that what a woman's
scientific.
saying?
My boyfriend's load just isn't as big as it used to be in the 90s.
You realize that's
Dave,
not,
jot that down.
this is not a documentary, right?
it's not a documentary. I'm just saying, doesn't a woman take offense that if a man doesn't blow a bigger load, if it's a small load, does she think she didn't do her job?
Oh.
Somewhere I saw it, but I don't know.
Just porn.
Well, where else would you see that?
Oh, I just
Somewhere
need more
you saw
cum.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a conversation at home, so I don't know where
No,
else
it
I would
doesn't
have
sound
seen
like
it.
it. No, I don't know. Gee, okay. It's not Mary saying that. I'll say that. There's a river coming out of there, right, Justin?
A river?
Right?
I come a decent amount.
Yeah, tsunami.
What do you call it? Tsunami.
Good lord.
Yeah. She's not getting Universal. She's getting the Disney hot dog.
I come a decent.
Get that cum.
Are you a grunter when you come or no, Justin?
No, I'm a breather.
I believe that. There it is. Take it or leave it.
Let's go to sleep.
What else, Dave? Or Justin or Freddie or Mike?
It's almost. I mean, Jon Fetherston's kind of been out of the world, but he had a tweet out there blasting Bruce Springsteen again. That I don't know. I wouldn't say mega viral, but he got enough action on that tweet.
Great. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Great. I like John. He's a nice guy. But like, what's the point? What was his tweet?
Let's see. No one cares what an ultra woke entertainer who hasn't produced any good content in 35 years has to say. Give Springsteen the Bud Light treatment.
Why?
Springsteen the Bud Light. Oh, boycott him.
Fuck with him for 6 months, then he'll be right back to where he was, but better.
Nobody likes to cancel people more than the extreme right now. I've been saying this for a while. They love it. They love it. Like, I don't even understand. Like, give him the Bud Light treatment.
Next year, Bruce has to bring Shane Gillis on stage.
I don't even know why.
Because they don't agree with him.
Because they don't like what he's saying over in Europe.
So if he said it in wherever, Spokane, John would be okay with it?
Well, they say
More okay.
They say they would be more okay, but I don't think they would.
Dylan Mulvaney was in Finland when she did those things?
That's different. That was a freak.
I got it. I'm trying to put everything together here. I don't really understand.
I believe she was in a hot tub.
Okay, Rachel Ziegler was where? What country?
Where's Snow White from? Scandinavia?
The actress, where was she doing those videos from? The United States of America? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wanted to cancel it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just trying to get everything, all the ducks in a row. Because it really matters what a 75-year-old musician is saying. Like, who cares? Who would care? And by the way, I would say that about Rod Stewart or the Dixie Chicks or whoever. SZA, is that somebody?
That is someone.
Yeah.
Tate McRae. You like her, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know how old she is, so I didn't want to answer that really.
I think she's older.
age.
All right, good.
All right.
I do like the idea that that's the side now that's like, we don't like this what this guy said, so it's
Cancel.
boycott.
Cancel.
It's like, you see
I
the
got
irony
canceled.
at least, right?
Jon Fetherston, like, in our world, got his bones by, like, battling Murchison who was trying to cancel me.
Right.
And I was like, just cancel him. Like, what the fuck?
Let's ruin his life, guys. What do you say?
By the way, Springsteen, I think, even if he got completely canceled, nobody went to his shows again, I think we'll survive.
Well, that's what they'd say. They go, oh, really? He's going to get canceled? He's a fucking millionaire. And I would say, yeah, that's what you said about everyone that you went after.
Correct.
Or that they went after, rather.
And the man sold his library for, I think, $700 million. So I think, and by the way, I don't know. If you don't want to go listen to him sing a bunch of songs because you don't agree with him that Donald Trump's an asshole, fine, don't go. But why try and cancel people? Like, this is what Fetherston made his whole reputation in our world on Murchison.
I know he thinks that, but he's not.
And I will say, nobody knows boring content better than Jon Fetherston. He's talking about Springsteen. I mean, the guy's an enormous drip. He's a nice guy, but I mean, he's brutal.
But he's not on stage being like, I hate Donald Trump. He sucks. He's like trying to make it more positive. Like, America's under attack.
Nobody's saying he's a dictator and he's an asshole. And so what? I wouldn't care if he took a picture of Trump and took a shit on it. It's like I wouldn't care if he took a picture of fucking Kamala. I don't even understand it. It's 3 minutes of a 3-hour show. And he'll do it in America. Trust me, if Trump lets him back in. If he doesn't, well, then he's going to have to live in a different country.
If Kid Rock said that shit about Biden, would they be like, hey, let's cancel?
That's what I was saying.
Let's boycott.
Well, if he said about it in a different country, the right would be very upset.
Of course.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just pussies. Like, Jerry's such a pussy. It's unbelievable. Fetherston, what a pussy. Jesus Christ, cancel Bruce Springsteen. They're trying to cancel fucking the Washington Monument. He's fucking Bruce Springsteen. How do you even cancel him? Like, how would that work? Like, what he's written will go on literally for thousands of years.
I guess you'd boycott his shows, and then when he's standing there all by himself.
You think? Yeah,
I'm sorry, everyone.
I'm pretty sure he's going to sell shows out. Just a guess. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll find out. And by the way, Bruce would be like, well, all right, I stand by what I said. And people have responded to it. That's life. If people want to get together and not go to shows because they feel that way, well, that's okay too.
I don't think there's a case study in music where that's effective, right?
No,
Like Dixie Chicks, sure, they probably couldn't play down south for a little while, but then everybody got over it and it didn't matter.
The Dixie Chicks also weren't like they weren't Bruce Springsteen.
And this is an enormous figure in music history, like one of the 10 biggest.
Dixie Chicks were on a heater back then when that happened.
But this is Bruce Springsteen. Like, he plays like, Gillette. Yeah. He's Bruce Springsteen.
Like, even if the Dixie Chicks didn't do that, they would have fallen off.
Yeah, they weren't going to have 50 years of this stuff.
Right.
I guess maybe the closest thing would be he bounced back. Morgan Wallen, like, he got a bunch of things canceled after he said the N-word.
But again, this is like, you're talking about people in their 60s who have been going to this guy's shows for 50 years.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, they're not going to stop going. First of all, P.S. for most of us, like, this is not a surprise. Like, he's, been supporting Democrats forever. He's a big liberal.
Oh, I don't go for that. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean, Jon Fetherston, like, watch, I don't know, like, does he like The Godfather? Coppola's a liberal. Like, I don't know. George Lucas, Spielberg, these are big liberals.
Well, the point is what the right said for 10 years is they're canceling you just for being a Republican.
Right.
And now they're trying to do the same thing.
They're cancel culture. Featherston's a cancel culture guy. John Murchison.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
Hate to hear it.
It's disappointing.
It's true, though, no?
Seems that way.
He's worse than Murchison's retired. I guess there was like a ceremonial handing over was it just hand over a pussy to each other? Like, what happened?
John, you've earned it.
Right. I don't even get it. This is sad.
This is my son's.
And so you got a bunch of, he went viral, you said?
I wouldn't say viral, but it got enough action on it that.
Go fuck a stick. Like, what are you doing? It's fucking Bruce Springsteen. An old liberal. Leave him alone, for Christ's sake. This guy's brain pudding. Jesus Christ.
Is that right?
I don't know. We'll find out. He's going to be on here, I assume, at some point. Jesus. What else?
That hair dye's rough, too. He's going to relax. Bruce
is not bad. He's not bad, right? It was bad for a while.
Oof.
It's not bad now.
Yeah, but he's like jacked up.
He's got grays. He's got grays. He's gone short. 09 was bad. 09 he started to dye his eyebrows. That was not good.
He had like the Tucker Carlson jet black hair.
No, not anymore. No, he's gotten rid of that. No, I think he's kind of embraced being old now. Yeah. But he looks great for 75. I'd take it. What else?
See NPR suing Trump.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
For what?
Or cutting off funding to public media, basically.
Good.
Can they sue him for that?
I guess they're trying to. Yep.
I feel like that's not going to work. But what do I know? Maybe if you get the right judge, maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
Who knows? I hope they win. Why not? Sure.
Does that mean Jim and Marjorie are not going to have jobs?
They're fucking cockroaches. They're going to survive through everything.
Crazy. What does he make? $400,000 a year?
Yeah.
now?
She probably makes 80 grand. Crazy. So, like, yeah. You think in a perfect world, he's such a feminist that they make the same amount of money.
Or she'd make more.
Yeah, right. Or yes, but I guess not. But they're still on. They're power players in Boston.
Did she have like a lobotomy or something? She's like not even alive.
Yeah, she's brain dead. She's retarded.
That's a wild amount of money for. Is in that world is like midday bigger for some reason?
No.
You know what I mean? Like why does
maybe
why do you make so much money?
I don't know.
Because they were so well funded by every single person here, and
I guess I'm saying, is there a morning or afternoon man at that stage, or is it just national shows?
I think it's national in the morning.
Okay.
I don't know the after. I don't know the after.
Okay, because I would assume they would make.
I think they
more.
had a local show. And by the way, even if they had a local show, it was just like repurposed from a national thing.
Because they had a semi-successful show at 96.9. Like semi-successful. Like
He was getting beaten by an AM radio station for a while.
What?
They were getting beaten by.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
AM
it was like okay, like it did fine. So, but like not to make $400,000 to a midday show on a well, the ratings are probably okay.
Is it 2 hours or 3? It might be 2 hours.
I don't listen to it. I don't know.
remember if it's 2 or 3.
Does Freddie still go on there?
Yes.
So Waddle's in there and does her show. Well, good for her.
Is he the highest paid radio personality in Boston, not on the Sports Hub? Probably.
Who else would it be now?
Like I don't know how much Billy Costa makes.
Can't be a lot. The show sucks.
Like how much?
Maybe
Maybe
yeah.
Greg? No.
Oh yeah, Greg probably makes about that now. I would think because nobody else there. His ratings are so much higher than the other ones. That's probably yeah.
With commissions, he got to make 40% of every sale, probably.
That's true. He's pushing it. That is true. That is true.
They're literally on remote like 3 times a week. I feel like just because of probably his sales.
With his payola, he's yeah, probably. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I mean I don't know enough. Like Carter Allen, is he still on?
Yes.
He's midday though, right? So probably
Didn't
not.
they just make a bunch of moves over there?
I don't know.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What else?
DUI for Mary Lou Retton. Did you see that?
I saw that. I don't think that's gonna be a great mugshot.
I haven't seen the mugshot yet. Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. Yeah, tough. America's sweetheart, Mary Lou Retton. She got in trouble because I think she defended. She was in the whole Nassar thing, and she was kind of defending like USA Gymnastics at some point.
Who among us?
Sure, I understand, but I think I'm right about that. I don't know. She's a big trumper too, I believe. I think.
Let's cancel her.
Damn right. The Kirk Van Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Men today face immense pressure. So it's no wonder that 6 million men in the U.S. suffer from depression every year. It's often undiagnosed. It's okay to struggle. We all go through it. Talk to someone, a friend, a loved one, a therapist. With over 35,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people already. Join them as one of the largest online therapy providers in the world. BetterHelp will provide access to you. Talk it out with BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, KIRK10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, 10% off your first month with our partners at BetterHelp. We thank them as always. What else, Justin?
You see Coleman off Twitter.
Why?
Knicks. Yeah.
Zero Dark Coleman, I believe.
Zero Dark Coleman, he tweeted after the Game 2 loss. I'll give him credit. He did not.
Oh, he did.
I thought he was going to jump on after that comeback win. He did not.
He stayed away.
I'm a little down on Coleman because he talks all kind of shit on Twitter. Then the Knicks lose twice and he signs off. Like, I don't know. You gotta take the good and the bad, no?
True. I would say so.
But Zero Dark Coleman is what he tweeted right now. So yeah.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
I don't even really get the reference.
I like it though. Who knows? It doesn't make any sense. But
I think is he trolling with the Knicks? Like everyone knows he knows nothing about sports.
But is he pretending like the Knicks is like his one true thing?
No, I think he loves the Knicks. I think he'll play into
the Yankee thing.
Like I made a joke about him. Like he when they were playing the Celtics, he tweeted like "finish them," and I said something like "I'm gonna have to help this guy named Patrick Ewing on Monday or something." And he gets that joke.
It's like, oh, I get the joke, Mike, but
right. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I am a big Knicks. Brunts him. You know,
It's very funny just to listen to him name Knicks players. Like on the show Monday when he was just like, and then we got this guy coming off the bench,
and he gives him nicknames.
Yes, it's awesome. I could listen to Coleman talk sports players.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's very funny. I don't really. Yeah. I don't know. So he's just not coming back on, Coleman.
Zero.com.
Not for a while.
Okay. I mean, when's the series? Game 7 will be like a week and a half from now, right?
Yeah. What if they win the championship?
Rest of the series. He jumps back in after the series. So for the NBA Finals, he'll be back, I think is what he said.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe he said that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. So everybody else's Twitter fucked up this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Still is, right?
Yeah.
Like I'll go to my own. It's like I've never tweeted before, or like
Oral show tweet
old RT or like a tweet from like 5 years ago. Very weird. What's going on? Do we know?
Elon.
Okay.
It's probably a bad sign that there's no like articles about X being down because it just seems like people expect it now. Like nobody gives a fuck. It just is
Why
what
does it suck so much now? Did it suck before?
We all knew it wasn't going to be easy making comedy legal again.
That's true. We'll get through this together. But this weekend was one of those days. I checked like 7. It still wasn't working. It's just not working. I don't know. That's why I go. What's the other one that everyone pretends to go?
Blue
to?
Sky.
Blue Sky.
Blue
That's
Sky.
right. That's fine.
That's how I'm trying to track down that author you want because he won't get it back to me any other way.
Oh, he's a Twitter
Blue
guy.
Sky guy.
Oh god, what a pain in the ass. It's like why lie to yourself? Like you're looking at your Twitter still. It still is the best place to go to get information.
Yeah.
Yep.
Instagram tried too. There's threads.
Right.
So I don't know if that's really true anymore because like the algorithm, if you watch one thing, it just sends you the same shit over and over again now, it feels like.
Disagree. If I go to my For You at least 3 times a day, I see the woman lift up her shirt and put her breasts in the snow and then run back. Yeah. So, I mean, there must be something going on.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Who knows? No, I'm not doing that. I'll tell you, the people in the spaces are very, I don't know.
How'd you like it?
It was fine because it was, it was a bunch of show questions and, everybody was very nice, I suppose. But they're, I don't know. Everyone has an opinion. You know how that is. Everyone thinks the show would be better if we do this, if we do that, if we do this, we do that. I don't know. Right now, of course, Taylor is old as time. Coleman is the flavor of the month.
They all want Coleman back.
Right. And
That's a good Monday show.
It was great. No, it was good. Yeah, it was deep. No, he was good. I'm dead weight there. But like now that, Coleman comes back 2 weeks from now, they're gonna be like, he stinks.
Right.
Like, I miss Justin. Oh, they're gonna miss all the Justin.
Oh, Justin
bits.
would have done this. And
Yeah.
Coleman
Oh, Justin was so funny that time.
Yeah.
So, Justin took a little shot at Coleman though. I saw.
Oh, well, yeah, because he was just quote tweeting like left and right. Like,
taking a victory lap.
Seeing a lot of these things. I'm like, I don't remember taking a victory lap when I was covering your ass for the 3 weeks you were suspended. But
Well, you did get him fired at the same time.
I didn't get him fired. He wasn't fired. He quit.
That's true. He did quit.
You got him suspended.
I didn't get him suspended. I didn't tell Kirk what to do.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah. He's banging on that door. He's trying to wake him up, right?
I did not bang on any door.
Oh, Coleman! That's what he wanted, right?
That's what Mick said I should have done. I should have
Oh, it was a
broken-
Mick. That's right.
It was an apartment.
Are you playing tonight, Justin?
I hope so.
Okay. But you didn't. Oh, you weren't there last week.
I was not.
Yeah. I'll be curious. I don't know. I mean, last week was great. I mean, for a 60-point loss. So I hope the momentum is still. I hope the mood's still good. We didn't practice. We'll practice hopefully this weekend and next because we play 2 weeks from today, right?
Yes. No, because it's a Monday.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking today's Monday. Yeah, 13 days from now we play. A big game. Jesus, that's a big game.
I'm just excited to hear Josh call these 360 dunks and
I know.
full court alley-oops.
Talk about new athletes now. It's going to be incredible. It's true.
Quote, really, this is like a Mickey Ward boxing match for the league. No one knows who will win.
What does that even
Just
mean?
texting me like
When did he text you that?
last night.
I'd like that guy to be in like the circus. But they put him in a cannonball, they shoot him out. I'd love to watch him fly in the air at that place and just land on the ground. What does that even mean?
It's a good halftime show.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know you're playing these games so late. I'd be dead.
What the hell? What am I supposed to do? Freddie? Play 10 in the morning? I'd like to play then.
But wasn't it 9:30 last
Yes,
week?
this week's
insane.
8:30.
Oh, I'm in bed at 8:30.
I'm dead. I'll be dead at 8:30. 9:30 was crazy.
Oh,
What are you-
The irony is we played our best. What's that, Mike?
I asked if he was on vacation going to bed that early.
The irony is we played our best at the end. I was playing well, like 10-20. I understand it. What's that, Dave?
I hearted this, so I remember to bring it up. The league wants to brag. We help Kirk win it for cinema, apparently. So whatever you need.
What I need him is to put a fucking shotgun in his mouth. Like, just let us get through our stuff, okay? Like, Jesus. Brag. Were you brag to other leagues and conversations?
You guys didn't help cinema.
Brag? Hey, league. Hey, league in Seekonk.
The only league that helps cinema lords.
I want this to be like Team USA versus Russia. Miracle on ice.
It's a different sport.
Smiley face.
Let them know it's a different
exclamation point.
Also,
Win this game.
Also, I don't want to be an asshole here. I have a lot of friends at Barstow, New York. We were down like 6 points in the second half of that game.
You don't think they're Russia?
Yeah, I think the spread right now is them 5.5.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, this is not, this is not that. Us beating the team last week would have been that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Right.
That Russian team beat the NHL All-Star team or whatever it was, like before, beat the U.S. team like 8-1 before that.
Would Rocky versus Apollo be a better comparison in any way? Or
no, of course not. No, Rocky versus Apollo is an enormous underdog in that. I don't think we're huge underdogs in this New York game.
Think of that historic matchup between two fairly evenly matched teams.
It's a bunch of old white guys just wandering around the court together. I don't think, and we have Matt now, and, I think we have a bunch of guys who are better. I think it's a fairly even matchup. They're a little better than we are.
Is it
Knicks Celtics?
Yes.
A week ago.
Yeah.
Is it at all conceivable that New York takes it a little easy on you guys because you're playing for cinema?
I hope not. I don't want that. We got to win for real. I've told them that. I know no. If you beat us. We'll send him his dad be crying in front of him. Yeah, sure, but nobody will hear him anyway. Dave will have the mic in his asshole or something, so it'll be fine. Not a big deal.
Marty and Dana are boxing everyone out, giving Mud a lane for a
that won't fucking matter. We know that.
Have you thought of something to say to Cinema's dad if you guys lose? Like, tried our best. See you later.
I'll believe me. I'll start out like a baby. I'll probably yell at him. For another friendship. Get the fuck away from me. It's your fucking fault. I would say if you're looking tonight, who the heat is on. You just said his name, Mike. Critical of a teammate, Kevin from Bristol.
Oh, yes.
Did not play well last week. We need Mutt to play well tonight. For him.
And a team-oriented game, I think.
Correct. Yeah, because everybody else I'm sky high on right now.
Yeah.
Cinder's brother Kevin. All the new guys are trying hard. Matt from Providence, John and Warren. Pat Ford does the best he can given his illness and his addictions. Mm-hmm. Mick has been a huge bounce back, comeback player of the decade so far.
Wow.
I'm figuring my stuff out. So Mutt, did not play well by his own admission and then buried a teammate after the game.
It's tough.
So, and sources have told me, I fucking forgot about this, have told me that quote to Mikey Grabbags was actually Mutt.
No.
Saying it to him to cover his own ass.
How would that even work?
It's like, I agree with Mutt. Like saying, hey, put that out there to give me a little back end. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Not Mikey.
I thought you meant Mutt just with a mustache on. Is like, I actually agree with him.
No, the Mutt has been like, hey, put that out there.
Oh, okay.
I can't confirm that.
That would be disappointing.
I'm making that up. But
damn it.
But he needs to play a solid game tonight. We need that. You got guys, the drip basically being like, yeah, I know you need a point guard because Mutt sucks. I'll fly up here. It's basically what the drip is saying.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So I will say this. If Mutt's on the court tonight, Kevin from Bristol's on the court tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you can't run away from that. He's your teammate. He's your brother.
Absolutely.
Having 30-minute phone conversations. So imagine reading the FBI imagine the FBI is for some reason Just Ducky's in the middle of some controversy. They're tapping the phones. They hear that conversation for 6 minutes.
This guy's guilty of something.
Have to transcribe that conversation.
Kevin got really quiet.
What are these guys sorry about? What happened?
Why is this man crying?
Yeah, what is? But I feel like we'll play well tonight. It's our third time at that gym. Practice game.
Yes.
Yeah. So, this guy loves it so much. Make sure we need 2 practices too. By the way, Dave.
Okay.
You don't want to go bankrupt, but 2 practices this Saturday and the following Saturday, because we have a huge game, and obviously we'll play whenever. So we'll see. Who else is pissing you off, Freddie, outside the golf world? Or what's making you happy these days? How's the old man?
Not great.
Physically, you mean, or?
No, well, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, he's fine.
Oh, good.
Just an asshole.
Yeah, sure. How's the kid?
She's good.
Yeah.
She's moving now, so it's a little more stressful. You know what's really pissing me off? And it
is
might,
stressful.
might just be an algorithm thing.
Yeah.
The Savannah Bananas.
Oh, they are not for you or me. They are not for us.
No.
They are not for us. I
should.
hate them. I hate them.
But also the people that go to those games should be executed.
I agree.
Every single one of them should be shot in the fucking head.
I agree. I'd be fine if they flew planes into one of those games. That'd be fine by me.
It's insane. It's incomprehensible to me.
I can't believe people are actually having a good time.
That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of it's kind of like when I watch, like when Harry and I very occasionally will still, like once in a while we'll watch wrestling, just blow through it. By the third hour of Raw, I'm like, there's no way these fans are still having a good time.
It's
There's
no different
no
than like the
chance.
Globetrotters, right?
Yeah, but like
I'd say in the arena it's a little different. I don't know. I can see watching
Raw?
it boring. Yeah.
It's a lot of commercials though.
Yeah.
I guess not anymore, or is it?
They still do some.
Not as many though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Globetrotters though was like, I guess, but I suppose, but like adults. It'd be like if like 4 adults went to the Globetrotters. Like you brought your kid. Like even when I was a kid, I was like, the Globetrotters are kind of lame.
I guess. But did they play full 9-inning games? Because
I have no
that
idea.
could be a lot.
No, they play.
They do tricks. Like, what do the Savannah Bananas do? Like, what is
They're
their
called
trick?
they're called the Savannah Bananas. They must do something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, they do tricks, I think.
Like,
But don't they have like?
What's their trick?
But isn't
I don't
like
know.
if they're in like
They come out
Boston,
with
isn't
stilts.
like one of the big surprises? Like, oh, who's up right? Oh, Dustin Pedroia.
Yes.
I've seen like Ryan Howard at games and like
yes.
Bernie Williams and stuff like that. But like, who wants to fucking see that?
It's fun.
I don't even get it. I'm with you. I don't like that. I don't like the Savannah Bananas. It's not that upsetting, Freddie. But
It's really
you
bad.
have a heart attack.
He's physically pained.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the guy who hit my car.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think he plays for them. I don't think.
I mean, they sell out like
Football.
Oh, it's
major
crazy.
stadiums, Yeah.
But like the world is now full of stupid people.
Yeah.
Like this is the way it is. Like this is not, you know.
It's like I lump like Savannah Bananas, like Top Golf, like all that crowd of people.
It's for
is the
dumb
same.
people. It's for stupid people.
Awful.
Not guys like us. No, these are dumb. But guys like Mike. Mike's going.
I don't know if you
Savannah
know my
Bananas.
condition. It
Yes.
doesn't,
He has a great. You just have a great time. It's a great hang.
it doesn't do a lot.
Oh, but you love the atmosphere. You're laughing it up.
I would love the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I don't even know what they do. But I see like flips and it's like who was the guys that were at Augusta?
Oh,
Dude Perfect?
Dude,
Yes. Yeah.
I can't believe Fred Ridley allowed that.
That's
It's pathetic.
Bobby Jones is like a rotisserie in his grave when that was happening. He must have, you know.
Would you like to know the rules of Banana Ball?
I would.
Banana ball.
So the games are won by points instead of runs. So the teams that score the most runs in an inning gets 1 point, except in the final inning where every run counts as 1 point.
That's exhausting, actually.
Oh,
Christ.
God. How many
You have to
innings?
learn
is
a
it?
new game.
So there's a time limit. So the final inning could be like the 6th inning, the 7th inning.
Okay.
So it's
I hate that.
there is a 2-hour time limit. Okay. No new inning may start after 1 hour and 50 minutes has elapsed. Once the inning starts, it is played to completion. Batters cannot step outside the batter's box. Doing so results in an automatic strike. Batters cannot bunt. Doing so results in automatic ejection. Batters can attempt to steal first base at any point during their at-bat, including on pass
I'm
balls.
worn out already. I'm in the car. I'm on 93.
Walks are called sprints. After a ball 4, the batter is allowed to advance as far around the bases as he can while the ball is sequentially
How fucking far are you going to go?
thrown to all the fielders other than the pitcher. So everyone has to touch the ball beside the pitcher. Starting with the catcher. The ball remains dead. But
This is a lot.
I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah, this is a lot to
No
to
mound
deal
visits
with.
are allowed. Foul balls caught by fans are counted as outs.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with that. Jesus
It's
Christ.
a nice gimmicky rule right there.
Oh.
Ties are broken by a showdown tiebreaker, an abbreviated extra innings format. Each team's half inning during the showdown ends with any run or any
So literally
runs.
every fan brings their glove. Every single person who goes brings their glove.
because they think that I can make a
Yeah.
difference.
That's horrible.
That's true.
Don't they like real like I see like flips and like dancing and
They come out like stilts.
oh Jesus Christ. I mean, hey, look,
You should do that tonight.
Maybe we will. It'll work actually.
The golden batter.
Nipples
rule.
trying to catch a ball for a point for us. The golden ball rule.
The
did you say?
golden batter rule.
Batter rule.
One time in a game, a team may send any hitter in the lineup to bat.
They
at
wanted to
any
do that in
spot.
baseball, didn't they?
Yes.
The goal of this rule is to have so the team can have their best hitter hit when the game's on the line.
It's good that Rob Manfred is taking tips from the Savannah Bananas.
Jesus. Would you put right now, Mike Geary, right now, Aaron Judge in the top 10 all-time Yankees? Don't answer quickly. The answer, the fast answer is no. But when you think about it,
I'd have a hard time if he doesn't win a World Series.
I agree. but like he's one of the best.
Stats only?
Well, yeah, he's one of the best hitters in the history of baseball.
I'm saying stats only. Yeah, I'd put him in there.
The guys I would put definitely over him right now, you cannot argue. Right? Obviously, Ruth.
Sure.
That's one. Gehrig.
Yep.
DiMaggio.
Mhm.
Mantle.
Yep.
Jeter and Mo.
Yes.
Barrow won 3 MVPs. That's 7. I don't know if there's anybody else, like, without question, you would put over him.
No. Reggie Jackson?
Nah.
Mattingly?
Nope. I love Mattingly, but no.
Um,
Whitey Ford, I'm sorry. 8. So,
Okay.
like, that's it. Like, 8. So I'd put him at 9 right now, I think.
which is probably fair. I can't
Like,
think
I mean,
of
like, Bernie Williams
definitely
won.
no pitchers I can
like
think of.
Posada, Bernie, I get all that. But, like, you can't. Like, Guidry, no. Like,
No.
He's fucking unbelievable.
No one else from that era.
Which?
Basically from Ruth to Mantle. No one else we're forgetting.
No, I mean, a bunch obviously won a million championships, like
Yeah.
Bill Dickey's and guys like that. But no, they're not on that
Yeah,
list.
then I think he's definitely in there.
Which is crazy, right? But you're right. If he wins a title, then he
It's weird to have him in there without a title, but he's not ahead of anyone that
no
deserves to be in there.
not like A-Rod. No,
No.
Reggie, I'd say no. Munson, no way. Like he's top 10.
Yeah.
He'd be my golden hitter. Is that what it is, Justin?
Golden batter.
Golden batter.
He's had some insane seasons so
How
far.
much does let him hit that every time up? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Get tired.
I guess
You
so.
get
yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
I suppose so. Yeah. Yankees are rolling right now, though. They're rolling. The Red Sox stink. I'm knocking on wood.
I think I saw Carabas forfeit the division, so they have no chance.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Oh.
I'm having dinner with
Fooled
him. I'm
again.
having dinner with Carabas this week, as a matter of fact.
Bring that up. A little conversation starter for you.
Jeez. Shit.
Where you guys going?
Shut up, Justin.
I'll do a steak and a salad, not a steak salad.
That is true. That is, he's always saying that. You're welcome to join us, Justin, if you'd like.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Is business or casual?
I will say that his company seem like nice people.
Interesting. Finally get this Capital Grill show.
Border Cafe.
Border Cafe,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
which is where we'll be.
Then you have to work with Steve Peralt.
One of the great talents of all time. What else, Dave?
Speaking of shows, there was a tease of an announcement that was happening that I figure Mike might be finally announcing a live show today at 1 p.m., I think.
Oh, no.
No?
That's just...
No, this idiot, Craig, tweeted out, I've got big news. For
I saw that, 1 p.m., right?
He hasn't told me what it is.
Mike, you gotta learn. The talent sometimes is the last to know.
Odds are I'm going to say no, those dates don't work.
Oh, but it is live show related. I did see it.
I
Okay.
assume he hasn't told me anything. But I assume so.
Thanks, Ironhead.
He's good.
What dates are we looking at potentially? This summer?
Well, we were going to say late June, but it seems a little late for that now.
Where are you going to do it?
I don't know, somewhere in New Hampshire.
In New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Why?
Laconia.
I thought it would be a nice way to.
Why make things difficult?
You're asking me. I thought it'd be a nice way to give Craig kind of a thank you for all of his service.
Oh, does he live there?
5 years and everything, and he has made it pretty much about it. It's in his backyard. And,
okay.
Whenever he feels like doing it.
Oh, okay.
So those are the ups and downs.
It's just is it the Quincy thing or?
Basically, yeah, we're just gonna do a live Quincy finale.
Oh, I'd like to go to that. Oh, we have a call. Hello.
Yeah, you're talking top 10 Yankees. Is this the Mike Francesa show?
Yeah. How you doing?
What about Jason Giambi?
Guy waited on hold for an hour for that.
It's Jay.
Go wait on hold for now. Go Jay. Go Motor Grand. Go Motor Grand.
All right, goodbye. Idiot. Well, blindmike.net. Go subscribe. They're up
Thank
yesterday, by the way. Blind Mike Project.
Sunday.
From.
Yes.
Oh, right.
we're
Keep
on
thinking
Sunday.
it's Monday. Yeah.
And the season finale.
The Bobby Costa fucking network. These guys are now. All they do is promote Bobby Costa.
Oh, I'm a flop.
Who's here tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, what a joy.
Oh, he's with Mud.
No.
Oh, he's with you? Or is he
He's
with
with
Mud?
me.
Oh, he is?
Tomorrow.
Oh, good. There you go. Great.
Whew, thank God.
I tried listening to it.
Well, it's not for you.
No, it's not for me.
But
I'm
enjoy
old,
it.
though. Yeah, I'm old. I love Bobby, though. He's a good kid.
Yes. And his
So go subscribe
co-host
to
is
that.
good, too.
Oh, one of the great talents I've ever heard in my life.
He's funny.
He's crazy, incredible.
Shout out to Danny Dickey.
Okay, let's let us not. Okay, I'm trying to make my own living. All right, let Danny Dickey promote me.
I think he does.
No, good. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Well, I love Bobby, so go subscribe to that, and of course, subscribe to the Blind Mike Project.
Yes. Season finale of Why You Laughing coming up.
Really?
Yes.
Where
Taking
we-
the summer from my own.
Take the summer off.
Just from Why You Laughing.
Okay.
A lot of stuff going on. What a
The
big
whole summer you're taking off from that. So you're back in September.
Yes, we did it last year too. So.
Oh, is that right? Okay. What do we got for the finale? Is this the
top 19? It ended up being stand-up comedians
currently
alive.
Alive.
Yes.
Can you tell us who number 19 is?
He's been on this program.
He's been on this program. Number 19.
It's Bobby Costa.
It's Danny Dickey. Paul Reiser? No.
No.
Number 19. He's been on this program.
Yeah.
Artie?
Nope.
Dice.
There you go.
I was going to say Gilbert, but sadly, no. He would not qualify.
Yeah.
Dice, number 19.
Dice, man.
Why
That's
19?
great.
I have my reasons.
Oh, okay.
Well, go listen.
You'll have to listen to the
subscribe,
program.
Justin. Find out. Go subscribe. What else, Justin?
Let's see. What else? Oh, I found out. Did you know that Nicolas Cage is Francis Ford Coppola's nephew?
Yeah, yes. You think I don't know that? You fucking idiot.
I found that out.
What do you think you're talking to?
I was shocked.
Why?
Because
Why are you shocked by
I was
that?
surprised when I found it out.
Were you shocked?
15 years ago.
I was, yes, because...
Did you gasp?
I wouldn't say I gasped.
You know what?
How is that a story?
Well, we got nothing else for it.
I can tell. This is not going to help you with the,
Of all people to ask that question to, it's just...
I mean, what are you, nuts, Justin? You think I know that? What are the odds I wouldn't know that?
7%?
0%.
Well,
I've read books about both of them.
Obviously.
I had the author, I think of the Nicolas Cage author on the show.
Nicolas Cage.
Age of Cage, I think I had the author on.
Joking aside, the girl in the third Godfather also related to Coppola.
Yes, but Talia Shire isn't, right? She's not his sister, is she? Who plays... no?
That's not even who I wasn't even going that
Well,
deep.
I know, yeah. But we mean the one who directed Lost in Translation is his daughter?
That's right.
My God.
It's crazy.
I missed the Nicolas Cage caller.
Oh, he was a good caller.
Maybe one of my favorites.
Yeah, Mike likes that
if not my
caller.
favorite.
Yeah, he was a good caller. Now he's just somebody else calling or listening or complaining. He's probably in Spaces the other day. What's your take on all the criticism you guys are taking, Justin and Dave? Not from me, but just from the public.
I think some of it's fair. I think some of it is speculative in certain situations. But I thought some of it was fair. Yeah.
Yeah, we can always do better.
Okay, good.
That's good.
Talking to Jim Mora in 2006.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Jim Mora is?
Oh, is that the coach?
He's
of the
related
Bears?
to Jim Mora Jr. You'll be surprised.
Did he coach the Bears?
No, he coached the Colts and he coached the Saints. He's the playoffs.
Oh, yes.
Playoffs.
Yes.
That guy, you know him?
Yes, I do.
Still alive.
In commercials not that long ago.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. I think he was in a gambling commercial, right?
With Kevin Hart.
He did the playoffs.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes. Pretty good coach, actually. Yes, his son is also a coach. He was Coach UConn, right?
Did he?
Is that where he is now? Or am I wrong? He bounced around.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right, what else, Dave?
Did you hear this weird Trump commencement speech where he just starts going off about trophy
The
wives?
West Point one?
Yes.
I watched a lot. Actually, watched some of this live.
Oh.
Look, I don't want to get Jerry and Jon Fetherston mad at me, try and cancel me. It'd be great if Fetherston cancel me for criticizing him.
I have no choice.
He worked with Bob.
You've left me no choice.
Trump in these spots is so bad. He just fucking can't. He just yammering about nothing for like
said,
an
we're going to
hour.
make you an offer to buy your company. And they offered him a lot of money, more money than he ever thought he could make. And he retired, lost his momentum. He retired, and he led a beautiful life. He had a wife, I must tell you, it was a second wife. It was a trophy wife. I don't like telling you everything, but we're all friends, right? Can we talk?
What's wrong with that?
The only other day about the Ozempic, where he's like, "Yeah, he took the fat drug." I love it. It's just funny. It's just funny. It's funny. Trump's like president. 3 more years of this.
It's amazing. It's still funny. Like it never really sank in. It's still
surreal. Like it's never
it's
not
still
surreal.
funny.
I guess a president twice. Like I don't know how many times he's been elected president before I realized like he's just elected president. Like 10 times. I don't even know. Biden's fucking poor guy's dying. It's just crazy. Fucking wild. Jesus. What else, Dave?
I did like Kermit's commencement speech. That was a good one.
Where was that?
I believe that was... Shit,
Did he sound terrible? Because like when you have different Kermit voices.
University of Maryland.
It just doesn't sound good.
Oh, well, he went there, so...
Did Kermit go there?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
My whole life, I tried to appreciate people for exactly who they
That
are.
doesn't sound like Kermit.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if they are a pig who hogs the spotlight. Oh, I'm probably going to get in trouble for that one.
Just gimmicky stuff. It's tough.
The kids graduating probably don't know who the fuck he's referencing.
You're right.
Sure, they're probably like, that's sexist. Like, why are you fat shaming somebody?
What's the most recent Muppets related thing? Just like
Jason
one of their
Segel
movies
did one
with,
like 10 years
That's
ago.
a long time ago, though. Now, yeah,
Yeah,
right. Yeah, it's not like recent.
I guess they would have been kids.
But it wasn't like huge though.
No.
Pretty big.
It was
The Muppets movie?
the Jason Segel one. Was it? Either way, though, the Muppets generationally were not like when I was a kid.
Oh.
They were fucking everywhere. I mean, the TV show was huge. The movies were enormous. It was like when I was a little older, my brothers watched like a Muppet Babies cartoon.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Well, now it feels like even like Sesame Street is like bouncing around homes.
Yeah, where is it
Can't
now?
even-
It's on Netflix. It's going to be.
Netflix like saved it apparently because
Yeah.
HBO had it and then they were just like,
Got rid
fuck
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it only made 171 million.
That's worldwide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay, but yeah, I don't think they have the. Also, like it's like a fucking puppet talking to you. You're commensurate, like it's fucking, it's retarded.
All right, time to go out into the world.
$250,000 and
like there is a guy underneath that, like talking. Like that's just weird. You know, it's always been weird to me. I don't know.
How much are you dreading the LHS graduation in Lowell?
I'm excited. My daughter's graduating high school. It's one of the great days of my life.
Yeah, I suppose.
What are you dreading it? I'm excited.
High school graduations are so dumb. Like, if you don't graduate high school, you're retarded.
Stop.
You're really just waiting for one name.
Yeah,
The
it's
rest
like
of
a-
it you could
Of
do
course.
without.
Well, no, but there's a lot of kids I've seen like for
Oh, that's
12
true, I
for
guess.
12 years.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
you know, it's like parents are excited and it's not, you know, Kate's has been through a lot and like she did great in high school. So it's like it's a great day. It's a day where it's like you've accomplished something. No,
it's not like for you, Freddie. Like that's the last time she's gonna like see an extended period of people that she grew up with her entire life.
Just the thought of driving up to Lowell on like a Sunday in June sounds so awful.
You think it's been crowded driving on Sunday to Lowell? It's like a good day to do it.
It's just so good.
Where's that? Saugus?
Yeah.
Oh, my graduation was there. It was terrible.
Well, Freddie, where do you want it to be in Lowell? Would you rather it be like like a crack
I
house?
just wouldn't want to go. Skip it.
You want me to skip it?
No, Kate should skip
She
it.
wants to go.
You go. She's
It's like a great, you know, she has a prom Thursday, then they go away with their friends, they come back for the graduation. Like it's, you know, my brother's flying in from Oregon for it. Oh, God. Yeah.
I'm not ready for
for
that
the birds.
stuff.
And it's kind of cool. It's in an arena. That's not a bad. I don't think.
How long does it take? It's like an hour and a half or something?
It's longer than that. We had Rachel Dratch speak at our commencement. She was
pretty
fucking
cool.
terrible.
Oh.
I wouldn't want any part of that. I'm with you on that one.
She was the surprise guest at the Mohegan show. I heard this weekend. I don't know who came out for Boston, but
Who wants to fucking see that?
Amy
Yeah.
Pollard is a weird thing. I watched the Tina Fey episode of her podcast, and it's like those two talking are not bad.
Yeah.
But she does a thing like to prove, like, hey, I'm doing a podcast. I'm actually trying. She does a thing at the beginning where it's like, I'm going to ask Seth Meyers and Rachel Dratch and someone else, Fred Armisen, what should I ask Tina Fey about? And it's like this inorganic. They're all on Zoom.
They're good friends though.
Right.
Right. I mean,
It's
it'd be one
weird.
thing. It'd be one thing if like maybe if I was interviewing like Tina Fey.
What should I ask her about? Right.
Right.
Yeah. No, it was very weird.
You can say you hate it. Greg wants you to hate it. He hates it.
Well, I thought Amy Poehler was better than I thought.
She's very. She's probably
the Martin
good.
Short one was not bad either.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good.
Yeah.
Greg with a nice dish to his
Yeah, it
son.
looks
Yeah.
good.
By the way, Welcome to Sweden is on Tubi. I saw this weekend.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes, I watched the pilot episode, which I had never seen. It's funny seeing Poehler. Just like the very first scene is with Amy Poehler
Oh, really?
in the episode. Yes.
Big get.
Yeah, it's true. Amy used the words in an NBC show. They used the word retard a couple of times. How old it is?
Oh.
Yeah.
I prefer you meet her.
We all do. Which one's the one that Kevin from Bristol pretends to like, or his friend?
I think it's that
Me,
one.
her.
I think it's you,
Is
me,
it?
her.
Okay. We'll see. Well, hopefully, Kevin. What are we thinking? Anybody tonight you're worried about, Dave? Surprises?
No, I think Kevin is who he is. I think he can be a good team guy first and foremost.
Yeah, we're now at we're within 2 weeks. Like it's now everyone's on the team. This is now know your role. Like we're out of like everyone gets to play a bunch. Like you know you're gonna play a little bit or you're gonna play a lot.
Yep.
Like the roles are now defined. So tonight, you know, maybe your role is to play a lot. Maybe your role is to root for the team. When you're in there, play hard.
Yeah, I think the biggest question marks in a good way are for Steve and Cliff. Because what are they going to contribute? I think there's some actual.
That's a little bit of a who will get the
decision-making.
time.
Yep.
It goes a couple minutes in the game. I would agree. Are they both supposed to be there tonight?
Believe so.
They both said they will.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's gonna be there tonight, right?
Well, besides like Coleman.
Right. Gus?
Gus has said like 1,000 times he's in.
I was asking Justin about, is this the first time Gus has stepped on the court for game action since the Rico incident?
Oh, because he was hurt. He got hurt in that game, right? Yeah, it would have to be his return. Yeah, he's been at practice, but yes, it's emotional.
Look out, whoever this team is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, look out. We have like 10 or 11 guys again tonight then, right? Because Gus is going to play. He didn't play last time.
Justin.
Probably have like 11, 12 guys. Jesus. Well, all right, that's a good thing, I suppose. Milton's, the store for men, is always a good thing. Everything you need to stay cool and look great this upcoming summer. Polos, t-shirts, shorts, swimmer. I have to go this week and grab a couple of things, actually. Golf collections, Peter Millar, Faraday, Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, John Neal. Go there for that. Buy one, get one free. Suit event continues to roll on. Should I wear a suit to Kate's graduation or no?
No.
I'm not going to ask you, Freddie. You don't think I should go to it.
I mean, I don't know what kind of school this is. My family certainly didn't. But
golf look.
Yeah, golf attire.
Really?
Yeah.
They have like a jacket with the golf attire? Like
no. Polo shorts.
Really? Shorts?
Yeah. If you want. I mean, yeah, go with pants if you want, but
maybe I'll go to Milton's and get like a good, like, you know what I mean? Like a nice graduation outfit.
Yeah.
I'll go there this week. All right. Harry needs a shirt anyway. He needs a crisp shirt. He's growing out of them. He's fucking out of control. So go to Milton's. I'm going to. Miltons.com. Tell him what you think. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and their newest location, the Burlington Mall. Go to Milton's. Our great day one partners at Milton's. All right. Anything else, boys?
No, didn't go.
Freddie, anything else in your mind?
No, I gotta get a fucking loaner car now, so my day's ruined.
Which Audi place do you go to, Burlington?
No, I have someone at Audi Stratham in New Hampshire who take care of me. So I
if they go up to New Hampshire for this?
Well, no, they'll come pick.
They'll come get it for you. Yeah. That's you got your car in New Hampshire?
I know someone up there, so I guess
no sales tax, right?
Yes, correct.
Well, that's good. Yeah. That's nice. So how much are they going to set you back?
And it's probably like $1,200 for a new mirror. I'm not going to bother running it through insurance and paying the deductible and then having my premium go up. So it's like it's totally fucked.
This guy fucked you over.
He really did.
What happened? He didn't say what happened.
He was backing out, and I was kind of parked like an asshole because I'd parked and I'd run to the clubhouse, but he was just like wasn't paying attention and just fucking clipped my mirror. Then he gets out, he looks at me like I have three heads, like I did something wrong.
Which club was it?
So the club I was getting, my 56.
Oh, you gotta have that, yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. So I'm starting my fucking week.
It's tough out there, man.
Well, it's Tuesday already. So.
That's true. We have a nice, you have a loaner for a couple of days and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Where'd you park? Where was you parked? Right in front there at Oakland?
Yeah, like the...
yeah. You have to drive into those nets there, or they figured that out? There's like no driving range, right?
They have an iron range.
Yeah, that's the one knock.
Yeah, I mean,
minor, but it's like you'd like a little more of a range.
It's a fucking disaster up there. I don't know if there's a fire at the clubhouse, so it's.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Really?
And no one knows how it started. Like nothing to
Mexicans,
see here.
you think?
It's a Guatemalan.
Who's to blame?
Who's to say, really? Huh? So Bobby Costa in tomorrow with Mike.
Yes.
And Thursday is Mutt?
Yep.
Yes.
We got a new guy. Yep.
Who's that?
He goes by Floor General on the internet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Goes by Floor General.
Talking to him for a long time.
Maybe the
He's gonna
point
bring
guard
it.
you need.
Yep.
What's his? Some of these trolls are saying we should have somebody named Jake in Pennsylvania. I don't know who that is.
Is Jake the person who's always on Spaces with the other people?
I don't know.
A little bit of a madman.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
well, if he wants to come in, I suppose at this point. A lot of criticism from Menners and Jonathan from Scranton on these guys.
I watched. I don't always. I happened to watch this weekend. I was selfishly, the one takeaway I had was whenever I check in on this show, John from Scranton always says, like, if my name comes up, he's like, I'm kind of over my thing with Mike. I'm all right with him now. And I've never had a problem with this.
What feud was this?
Say again? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I have no idea. I've always liked him.
Is it a bit or something?
I don't know. Because he wouldn't know I was, I guess in that case, he would have known I was watching maybe. But
maybe, yeah. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, they were very critical. I think the title was, Is Dave going to get fired?
Yes, that's true. Yeah, or quit. We'll see. Or just who knows? It's a long.
It's about that time of year.
Yeah, it's true. It is. It is. So Bobby and Mike tomorrow. Game tonight. So it's on. Well, streaming obviously. With Josh and James. Seemed like it went fine streaming wise last time though.
Yeah, think so.
Okay,
For the most
that's
part, yeah.
8:30.
Yes.
Something is rattling. You hear that?
No.
One second. Right there.
Yes.
It's been going on the whole show.
What is it?
How the hell do I know?
Is it behind the?
I don't know.
Like you were revealing
You're a fucking producer. It's not my job. It's your job to know that.
What is it?
What is it?
I'll check it out.
Great. After the show, you check it. Fantastic. Yeah. All right. So back tomorrow. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting to promote something. I don't know. No. I will say, like, Riggs texted me the other day. I think I said this. And was, I'll read it. If I didn't. Scroll way down here for Riggs. Let me see. There it is again. There's Thursday. It's a wild experience advocating for you, then looking and being attacked by you. Oh, gross. I said, someone's lying to me. It's you or Dave. I don't care anymore. He did not respond after that.
Oh.
So it's like, I don't know. Advocating how? What does it even mean?
So he's saying that he went to that, he fought for you, and they said he's trash. We don't want him here.
Right.
And Riggs was like, that's my pal.
Yeah, I guess.
And they went back and forth, and Riggs lost the battle. And then after he's bloodied and bruised, he comes out and he hears you bashing him.
Well, I mean, we played the clip on Twitter where everyone's like, we want him to play, we want him to play, we want him to play. And then Dave, which I'm fine with, Dave was like, well, nobody wanted you to play. If that was the message from the start, I'd be like, well, all right, I'm not a golf content guy. But that wasn't like start. That wasn't the message from the start.
Right.
That's my only issue, but we'll see.
And even not just the message that was said to you, but also the idea of saying like it's gonna be fucking people are gonna be screaming at each other.
I think
you would think like who at Barstool would be in it.
Right. It's also, by the way, the numbers are going to be huge for it. It has nothing to do with I'm there or not.
Sure.
But like, it's just going to stink.
It's gonna be so gay.
Oh, it's going to be so gay. Very gay. It should be called a very gay experience. That's what it should be.
Why is Gruden playing in it? It's such a misplaced.
Because they love guys like that.
Slap his ass and
I mean, Wayne Gretzky's,
and he's not going to cause any trouble.
Wayne Gretzky's in it. Imagine how boring that's going to be.
Is Wayne Gretzky like a lesbian? He looks so weird.
He looks like his wife now.
Like, what is going on?
They each started here and they've come to the exact middle, him and Janet Jones. They look exactly alike.
He's like Brady. It's like, what are you doing to your face?
Yes. There are things where that's the guy version of like the woman who's married to Bezos.
Yes.
Like your face falls off. Like that'd be good content if Gretzky's face falls off in the first tee. But then everyone would be like, everyone would be like, yeah. But then everyone would be like, you okay, man? And like in the content, in this creator thing, like people start praying, they hold hands. They'd be like, somebody would be like, he's just the great one.
Yeah.
Like he's just the greatest of all time. It'd be that kind of thing.
I called in a week or two ago. I think Grant, Horvath, and Beef should have anal sex.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be fine. If they did that,
then I'd watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm gay.
I'd love to watch Beef have anal sex with somebody. I love these commercials they do now for foreplay. People send them to me. Like Beef does like a chipping video, and in the end of it, he's like, "Have you seen this, Dave or Justin, or no?"
No, I just got sent one.
And he's like, when I'm hungry, I get one of these snacks, and it's like the one bar that they have, and I'm like, you have him doing this? He's like, if I'm really hungry, I'm like, that's not what you have when you're really hungry. Like you're 600 pounds. First of all, you're never really hungry because you're eating all the time. Like when you're really hungry, you have like 26 bags of chips. Like you don't have a bar. Like that's not true. Like Riggs is like anorexic. He should be doing that. Or Frankie. Or even Trent. Like Beef is obese.
I fucking hate his hat handshake thing.
Oh,
that's such a lie.
He's one of the worst people there. He's a terrible person. I could tell, like, I don't mind if he's one of these guys who hides being a huge asshole. It's like, you're an asshole. Like, I'm an asshole. Just be an asshole. But instead he's like, he gets like, how you doing, man? Just having fun. Yeah. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing on a string. Like, get the fuck away from me, you pig.
Did you say that?
Yes.
That's upsetting.
We were practicing at the mini golf thing, and he said that at one point. He's like, I ain't nothing but a thing.
Oh, that's very hip.
I'm like, you're a pig. I'm like, you're a fucking pig.
That's very cool.
Yeah, go for a walk. Go walk around the mall.
They just made an ad for Dunkin'.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's tagging you in it, saying like, "Don't make sure Kirk doesn't see this."
Really?
I think it's just a very cringy. Fake.
Oh,
what do you mean? What are you saying?
Like the
foreplay guys.
The foreplay guys just made an ad for Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh.
I see. Everyone's like tagging you in it. I don't know if you've seen that.
I don't see one tweet with my name on it. Oh, here they are. Yeah.
Twitter has failed.
What is the? Please don't let Kirk see that.
All right, Frankie, hot black coffee,
psycho move in the heat, but here you go.
Gotta have it hot, Dave.
Medium iced coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, hash browns.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Rigsy with the $6 meal deal. Very smart.
Come on, Dave. I'm all about breakfast.
2 wake-up wraps.
Yep, those are mine. 1 for each hand.
Hash brown here. And extra ketchup.
Oh, that's gotta be Bob. Yes, sir. Bobby loves some ketchup.
Who's Bob?
Oh, that's Bob Dylan.
Bobby Burger.
Everybody?
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus. I gotta see this thing. That's funny.
Which one of you animals got a plain English muffin?
Joe, are you really gonna raw dog an English muffin?
You betcha.
Good luck.
Black iced coffee for me. Hash browns, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Sounds like Duncan's got it all.
Let's go.
Hey, good for them.
Go get the Duncan $6 meal deal.
Jesus.
Why in the commercial is Dave serving?
Why is he hosting it?
He's like going through the drive-through.
I know they
He's
wanted him in the
passive.
video, but like, I mean, obviously he's the biggest name. Like, you might ask yourself, why is the?
I get why he's in the commercial.
Right.
I'm saying,
It's almost
why-
like you might ask yourself, like, why is somebody who's not as skilled as other people maybe doing advertising reads for certain shows, but it's because they get paid. You know, they're a bigger name.
Right,
That's how it works. I
right.
think.
You should do that from now on. Just
What's that?
start the show, bang out the ads.
I might just start doing that. Yeah, we got.
Before we get started,
I don't know. Yeah, Dave's not interested at all for hours about the unnamed thing. So maybe, who knows? I never know what's going on.
Interesting.
Yeah. Great ad, though. Perfection, as I just quote tweeted. All right, so we're back tomorrow with Bobby Costa. Big spot for Bobby Costa. Everyone wants Bobby Costa here. Has he been here before?
Yeah. Yes, he was in.
Take it easy, Mike.
The show.
Don't worry, we'll get Dickie back. What's his name?
Danny Dickey.
Danny Dickey. We'll get Danny Dickey.
I'm a little embarrassed that I'm going to be here. That should be Danny Dickey's spot with Bob.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut tomorrow. Okay, let Bobby Costa talk. Yeah. What's that, Justin?
He was in the show. I
Oh yeah,
believe
we met him. Yeah, he's a
you
good guy.
announced that the unnamed show was happening.
Oh, okay. Is that long ago?
Oh. Yes.
Okay. He's a great guy. I'm looking forward. I always like seeing Bob.
Tomorrow you'll announce it's ending. So
Could be.
bookend.
Who knows at this point? And then who is it on Thursday?
Floor General. And
Floor General and
Floor,
Mutt.
yes, yeah.
2 floor generals.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I need 12 good minutes from Mutt tonight. 14 good minutes from Mutt.
I think it's doable.
I think Jonathan Warren is ahead of Mutt on the depth chart right now, though.
Even
I
with
would
the
say.
rehearsal thing?
That's not good. But you got to put that aside. I get your point, but it's close.
Yeah.
What's your take on Mutt, Freddies Birdies?
Is he still going to the gym in Brighton? I love that.
I forgot.
That's a good question. It hasn't come up in a while.
It's like a 2-hour round trip.
It's only 70 miles round trip. For a guy who has no money.
His buddy Scott at New Balance, like,
That
fuck
loser,
off.
one of the worst people of all time.
Meanwhile, he's complaining about the practice being far away.
That's a great point.
Well, it's got to be a free. He goes to that gym for free, right?
He
That's
goes
why-
to a New Balance guy and they talk about radio.
Yeah.
And Mutt does his stupid shit where he's like, "Pfft," just so you know, Fitzy doesn't even go to the studio.
Is that true?
Yeah. They just talk about that, like at the gym. It's like, yeah, Andy Hart. It's like, Jesus. I forgot I guarantee you he still does that.
I love that.
And he says, he's like, when I come here, I go there. Like, it's so much more convenient.
He goes to the gym twice a month, 3 times a month.
I don't know.
Chelmsford to Brighton's not an easy drive.
That's a
but-
brutal drive. It's crazy. It takes the fucking Pike to go to the gym. Jesus God. All right, always good to see you, Mike. We'll see you tomorrow. BlindMike.net, Blind Mike Project. Go subscribe.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Dave, Justin, anything else?
No.
All right, see you guys tonight. 8:30, is that right? All right, we'll talk to you then.